10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, happy weekend. How are you guys doing? Liverpool won. Ane Slot says they didn't deserve to win. United drew against Forest. Well, United still looking quite good at this season. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a bit of Football Manager right now. How are you doing, my hated? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for asking. Thank you for asking, man. Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's an interesting day. It's a Sunday, and I'm streaming, which is not normal. The thing is, we did a show yesterday, right? Cremonense. And I was like gonna play it on my own, but I thought I'd share with you what happened. Yeah, City will concede today. Just watching the Newcastle game. I'm not watching the games at the moment because I'm focusing on. I tried playing Football Manager, ended up playing World of Warcraft. It's a bad sign though when this starts happening. I mean, I went to get my Demon Hunter. I went like, okay, let's just go whack something for a while. I whacked something for a while. Then I came out and go like, okay, I feel good now. Then that was like an hour of running around with my Demon Hunter. Now I'm back in again and I wanted to play Football Manager. It's not a bad game actually. It's just that I need to kind of, I guess, there's a different priority now, I guess, for FM26 when you're playing it. Things like the core of my life in Football Manager 26 was developing youth players, right? So right now, it feels like I've got to hand it over to the S-Men and all my stuff. And maybe it's kind of realistic. It's a different hat I have to wear and see what comes out. I could play with that. Yeah, I could, pivot towards that, and I think I could still have a good time. Yeah. The graphics are good, although I feel the 60 FPS cap is more to do with SI wanting to make sure that the game is console ready. I mean, we have 2 days before launch, right? So there's 2 more days. November the 5th is the day they go out, right? It's in 2 days, Tuesday, I think. And most likely it's going to go out at 4 p.m. London because that's what happened the last time. So I'm thinking, okay, if the game goes out that day, will they give us a game day patch, which is going to make the PCs be able to at least play on higher FPS? Because 60 FPS... Okay, why the FPS? Why am I so bothered by this? It's because I feel like maybe I'm being selfish because I want there not to be flickering shadows in my screen. I want it to be not glassy. It's because when they release a game, they have to release it. They have to make sure that the majority of players get the great experience. That means mid-end PCs, first generation consoles. That's their target. That's why 60 FPS. It's annoying. I know people have talked about the speed hack, the FPS hack. I want to try it. I want to use it, but that means I have to pay attention to a lot of things, and I don't want to do that. On FM26. Yeah, okay. My advice to people with FM26, I'm gonna be direct. No, don't buy it. Yeah, don't buy it. I would wait until Christmas, or at least wait or try the demo out first. Two things are gonna happen when you play Football Manager. Okay, first you gotta look at the whole. You're gonna look at the whole game and go like, oh my god, what do I do? The guys on the skins, I know that they are working very hard, and there are some guys out there who have something or are close to releasing things. So I won't be surprised if we start seeing skins before December. Yeah, I won't be surprised. From what I've heard, I've got a friend as well who's familiar with Unity, and he is also working on a skin. And I don't know, maybe there will be good skins coming out. AKTK is better than Isak. I think Isak was playing for a Newcastle team that was defending most of the time. So Isak had space to run into. Same problem as Goikorius. And I think it's going to take them some time. Yeah. Liverpool have to gel. Yeah, I mean, if somebody comes out to me and tells you, Liverpool should be winning top of the table, my friends came to me. They say, oh my God, when you get Alexander Isak, you guys are going to be unstoppable. Like, you're like, no, we're not. I think if we got a DM and another defender, we would be unstoppable. That was where how I felt. I think Liverpool's problem right now is their tactic has changed. The system has changed. And they kind of playing a new system and they got to get used to it. Is there any option to see percentages instead of hearts and condition fitnesses? No, there's no option like that. Yeah, it's very annoying for some people. I know. Looking at the damn thing is like, doesn't give you a clue, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, there isn't one. I wish I could say, yes, there is one, but there is not one, a Snyder. All right. Okay, I want to let you guys know what happened, okay? Now, you see this save? So, we are 4th on the table. We are 6th on the table, right? Play 4 games. I want to share with you something else that happened. Okay, so this is where we stopped, right? Okay, I want to show you what happened when I gave this game to the AI. Yeah, I did. I gave it to the AI and I let it go on holiday. Because I was like, let's just find out how it does, you know? What does it do? Because I am very interested to see all these kind of things. Okay, they finished in 13th spot. Not too bad. They lost 18. I mean, this is a team that's expected to get relegated. So they had 14 wins. I mean, this is not a bad result for a team that was favorites to be relegated. They finished in mid-table. Hey, man, S-Man did okay. But when I looked at the stats, I went like, what is the S-Man doing? So I've got my... okay, remember when we left? Okay, when we left, who was our top scorer? It was Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy has got what, 6 or 7 goals in 3 games, right? So he was on fire. Okay, then I came into this and I went like, okay, so what did he do, right? So look at this. Jamie Vardy only played a grand total of 8 games. Most of them with me in charge. So after I left, Jamie Vardy, I mean, like, you know, he only scored 8 goals. The best part is 8 appearances, 8 goals. He had an XG, I mean, his XG is 8.31, goals 8, means he underperformed in some sense. But most of the other strikers were terrible, except, yeah, here, the S-Man went for Antonio Sanabria. Okay. He used him instead. And, well, it was okay. When I looked at the statistics as well, I was like, you know, I wanted to, I'm not joking, I wanted to do all this. Because like sometimes you want to go to the end of the season and find out how the AI does, or how it does, and then not because I want to, for me it's more a case of, yeah, this is beta, man. This is a time to find out all kinds of things. So if I looked at the Cremonense and I looked at the league that we are playing in, right, Serie A, then look at the data, then look at the team stats. Okay, so I'm curious to see, you know, what happened in this league. Defending, okay, our favorite statistic, right? Upda. 18.51 is the lowest. Juventus allowed 18 passes before they even did a defensive action. You know, 18 is a lot of passes, no? It's like defender, maybe go to fullback, go to DM. That's already 3 passes. Maybe go back to goalkeeper, 4 passes. Unless they all went to the defenders, right? Because it's 18. Holy cow, 27. I was quite surprised. So I was like going, these numbers, they don't look quite cool. So I went back inside here. Then I looked at attacking and I went to look for passing numbers, right? So let's look at passes now. Okay, passes attempted. So if I'm looking at the total number of passes, right? Because here, not a problem in this game is we don't divide people into defenders, midfielders, and attackers. So it's like everybody is here. You're supposed to know who they are. I kind of dislike statistics right now in the game because it's you can't really go in and get like, oh, were there more defenders making the passes? You can't really tell because this is for players, you see. Player stats. So Nico Pass had the Nico Pass is playing for Como, no? Yeah. Apparently he was one of the most phenomenal players in the league. There's nothing else, no. I mean, like, I'm not too impressed. Like, so let's go to the data hub, right? The one place I dislike right now. So the information data hub. Where's the defensive? You give me the whole thing, is it? Defensive. Okay. Defensive, defending, goalkeeping, tackling, pressing intensity. Okay. OPPDA, average defensive line height per game. This is the one problem we have right now in the game, right? So in order for us to actually go in and find out how deep these teams are, we don't have any clue. We only have a relative to relative thing, no? This team has got high defensive line, this team has a low defensive line. So what's defensive line? Are they playing? No, SI don't want us to know that. So I've already done a feature request. I don't think this is a bug. This is a feature. Meaning, I have to ask a very serious question. Does SI not want us to see data anymore? Or stats in the game? I'm not complaining. I am not complaining here, okay? No, set pieces should be there already. They should be there. I put it, I mean, I think the folder, yeah, there's set pieces. I'll do it after the stream, yeah. Yeah. You can actually import your FM24 collection into the game right now, yeah. Is there an option? Yeah, there's no option to see the percentage. So check the game. Patricio, I will check it later, but you can also import your FM24 stuff. Would there be long-term savings after the release? What do you mean savings? Save, you mean? Do I have a long-term save after the release of the phone? Yeah, definitely. I'll be going to do a long-term save. Yeah. I plan a save where I'm managing. There are two managers in the save. Me and another dude. Okay, so there are two of us in the save. And I'm going to manage a men's team and a women's team concurrently. That means we're going to switch between the two managers. And they're both going to use the same tactic. So it's going to be like they went to the same school of tactics and both of them are using the same tactic with the men and the women. Let's see how both of them do. So that's my curiosity saver. So that's going to be a long-term stream one. And then for shorter, there's going to be... I'm going to be doing mostly replications at the start. Yeah, mostly replications at the streams for the Busternet channel. As in a long-term save, I wanted to do something, but I might do a rags to riches story from the lower tiers of England, lower tiers of maybe... I have to choose the league I know. That's the problem right now because of the way the data hub is set up. So I might want to go to Serie A. Yeah, start from Serie A. I might continue the Como save. I might continue with Como. Yeah, Como I like Como. I like Nico Pass. Yeah. So look at this, man. We don't know, no? Yeah, there's no idea. I have no idea what all this. So I kind of told someone that I know. And I mentioned it in you got feedback threads in the forums, right? So I mentioned it in one of the feedback threads. I went like the data hub. If that's going to be our source of information, it's not really doing very much right now for me. I mean, relative is one thing. But you got to give us more, right? So this is the league. So we finished 13, right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to go into this. So we finished 13. See whether we can do better. All right, so we already know that the ass man will finish 13 with the same tactic. So we gave him the tactic. But I also asked him to stick to the selection, which was Jamie Vardy to start. He only played him for 8 games, which was very annoying. So let's go to... okay, I want to try and integrate the youth side a bit more as well into this. So let's just play this game the way it's being given to us, right? With very little work to do with the youth team. So we go to the youth team and start identifying players that how I would play, right? We also, I don't like mentoring. I can't stand mentoring right now, okay? So let's go to the under 18s. We got this view here. This is a money ball. We're not going to use this. Custom view. We got the club DNA. That should be enough. Okay. Auto size all columns. This is age. We're going to put personality now here because we can now put personality. Okay. So this is like my club DNA, is it? I put a lot of information there. Okay. So I'm going to put insert column, general. I asked for, a lot of us, a lot of guys asked for this back. You know? I was one of them as well. I want the personality back. You know? Because I need to know the quality of the personality of my squad, right? So we've got this. Okay, this is just this information. What? Or progress. This is interesting. Look at the graph, man. What does this do? Can we open this up? No, that's it. There's nothing much there. Okay, it's just a graph that goes from up and down, up and down. It's so, like, okay. Yeah, it's static. So most of very quickly, all of them have improved. That might be good. Okay, so now let's go to trading. Got another one here. There's a trading view. Okay, the trading view has personality inside there, and more importantly, this. For me, this is really important because I like to order by potential, and then I decide whether I want to keep them. I look at concentration, right? The problem is we can't really change their training, right? So training, I've already done this. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take over the under 18 individual training. Okay, so we got the responsibilities, delegation, training. I'm getting my hands dirty, man. No more, no more. These guys, I'm taking over now. Okay, because we want to do this. I want to get my hands dirty. Okay, so Alex Pancini. Okay, he's got a lot of mentals that are missing. Okay, so he's a left back. They're trading him as a fullback. That's fine. Personality is balanced. I mean, ball control. That's passing, first touch, and dribbling, no. I guess it's okay. Yeah. I think ball control, not too bad. Strength for a striker. He's got aggression, but no strength. Okay, that I agree, man. The guy is bum. He's a bum. He's a zero. Okay, this is a striker. They've got none. No. In youth trading, right? Always give them something. Always give them something, man. Sounds interesting, Sam Mountaineer. You like the idea of what? No, wait. Sam Mountaineer, are you referring to the Busternet gaming channel, or are you referring to the stream? Because I'm not sure what you're referring to. Because for the stream, we're gonna do a man and a woman alternate timeline. Like this strange little save where I want to know what happens, right? When two teams use the same tactic. So it is a rule, no? Both of them have to use the same tactic. There is no two ways about it. Okay? They both must come in. They both have to use the same tactic. If one manager decides he's going to change, the other manager has to change it. So it's like they both went to the same academy. And they're friends. They keep calling each other. How are you doing? Yeah, how's your system doing? Oh, that kind of thing. Nonsense. I don't know. Just want to have fun. Zenji! Oh my goodness. You've been away for a long time, man. Literally, man. Your chair. Kimpik Moni and Whiplash have been sitting on your chair after all this time. You've been away. What do you think of the loss of the comparison QL feature? We can't compare prospective players using the compare button. It only lets us compare prospects against our current team. Comparison. Okay, to be fair, right, I never use that button. I will tell you right now, I hardly ever use that button. Okay? Because I kind of knew, all this time when I play the game, I kind of know what my benchmarks are. So internally, my benchmark is up here. Then when I'm siding a player, I kind of know what he needs, right? So I don't never use the compare button, but I will try and use it. So for me, it's no big, I know no loss. Because the thing is, this game, there are things in this is a reason why there's no point me, different people enjoy different things about Football Manager, right? Yeah, I never looked at compare, man. I'll try and see whether I can do a comparison here. I don't even know how to do it. Hey, compare with Cremonense. So you can compare with only your players, right? That's what you're saying? Yeah, it only lets us compare to our current team, man. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Which is kind of daft, right? When you think about it. Wait. Let me go to the player database. Let's just go here randomly. We got a player database, right? So we pick the goalkeeper here, some random goalkeeper here. And then we come in here and compare with Cremonense. Yeah, I mean, if you have to do it, then you got to do it like this way, I guess. You got to find your target and compare reverse way. Then, like, say, I want to compare their goalkeeper to our goalkeeper, which is Turati. You'll come out like this. Please select a player to compare. Then we have to select him to Cremonense. Then I can do shortlisted. See, this is a player that I shortlisted though. So you can, if you have a short list of players. So like right now, right? We've got this player. I don't know who this guy is, right? Okay, we have a goalkeeper shortlisted. So we compare him to Turati, right? It opens up this window straight away, right? And then when you open up the window, you can go select anybody shortlisted. Yeah, you have to do it through a shortlist. So you kind of need your shortlist, or if you go to the database. So assume you've got once you have players on the shortlist, you can compare them. Yeah, that I remember I did it last time. So you can do it. I like one thing I do like about Football Manager is this, like the comparison is better than FM24. No? Yeah, it's a lot better than FM24. So you can compare, like. This looks so high-tech. This screen looks so high-tech. When we look at the first time, the first time I saw this screen, I was like, oh my God, what's going on, man? Then I was like, there's a mental average. They average the mentals out. So, wow. I was like, wow. Then I remembered, no. This reminds me of playing FM mobile on the phone at one time. Because I remember playing FM mobile, I think it was FM 23 or 22, right? I can't remember which one. And because they aggregate the attributes, so it's quite cool. So you can do it from here. Yeah. I'm about to start a save on FM 22 Ajax. I want to get them back being good. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Ajax don't have any key stuff when you start as well. Okay, let's go back to our youth. Wow. Okay. All right, we're back here again. So training, we want to work on training. Quickness rehab. I mean, he's not. Wait, hang on a minute. Is he injured? Is he? I mean, this is not my player. I don't care. Why is he blue? Is he blue for a reason? Where is he on loan? He's where? He's on loan at Cremo. Wait, hang on a minute. You see, this is something I find very, like, okay, I don't know how many of you are okay with this, okay? Okay, I don't know if he's, okay, to be very honest with everyone, I don't know if he's with me or with somebody else. Gianna is a club, is it? Yeah, it's a club. So he's apparently on loan in Gianna. So this one, what is this arrow? What does small arrow mean, man? And this, I am like, why do you put these things here? Like, if I'm a new player, I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean? See, there's sometimes, right? You can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Okay, I must be dumb, lah. Okay, I must be one of those idiots. This we know is loan, right? So he's a loan. He's on loan. Okay, this guy is a quickness trading. This Marcy. Why does the screen keep doing that? Okay, all right. Okay, so Marcy is okay. Physical attributes, composure will come with trading his role. He's a defender. Wow, he's not bad as well. Okay, I know what to do. Marcy is trained as a defender. Aerial. Jumping reach. Oh, okay. What is his height? 1.9. Okay, keep doing jumping reach. Smart. I like that. I like this. Okay, so far the ASPN seems to be fine. Why quickness rehab? What? They're not injured. Feel like bringing them back. So here we've got a goalkeeper that's working on agility and balance. Okay, sounds about right. So far, Asman is not wrong, no. I mean, I'm looking at what he's doing, and I can't find I can't find anything wrong with what he's doing, except for those guys who are out of the club. First touch, passing, terrible. He can't play for anyone, no. He can't play for my first team as well. I mean, it's not that bad. Got plenty of room to grow. Yeah, he's got room to grow, but his development, his training has been terrible. Let's talk to him, huh? Maybe we can kick his ass a bit. And that's why I cover it up. And I keep working on it, boy. 6.4. I'm playing 6.8 also you can score now. So we've got ball control. I mean, if you're not sure, right? We can go. I guess I have to move one day forward because the game doesn't seem to react very well to. I just changed, right, the responsibility. Well, I just got here. Wait. This is at 4:51, no. It's the same freaking day. Oh, you punish me, man. I like barely half an hour into it. I'm sorry, you cannot make any changes. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to make any changes, okay? You're not allowed to. Hawadi was doing well in my save. I was just sharing this information with you guys. Essentially, what I did was I actually gave this save to the S-Man and I holidayed. I let him holiday, then I came back in. No, first season. First season. Let's see how the tactic does. And then apparently the S-Man only played him another, what? I played him for 5 games, no? Yeah. I played him in every single game. The 4 games in the league plus 2 more. So that's 6 we played. The S-Man only played him a further 2 games for the rest of the season. I was disappointed. Huh? Yeah. There was one I just saw at 4:51. Right now it's 4:54. They're really teasing me, man. Okay, we've got this. We're now gonna play Sanabria. Where's Wadi? Wadi will be playing. We were using Vander Putte. No, Piero, not so much. Look, Grassi, right, is playing here. Okay. So Bondo, we're not gonna use Bondo, we're gonna use Sissoko. We're not using Terraciano, we're using Barbary here. We're not using Bonifazi, we're using a Pazala here. Well, it's like I remember my players, man. I was just, I wasn't doing much. Samianti, whatever your name is. Samianto. Bashirotti will play here. Goalkeeper, we use Turati. Odero for Silvestre. What else can we do? I think that's about it. Nah, that's about it. Okay, let's go. Let's see how we do, baby. Yeah, I know. Correct, right? DJ Tabi. What disrespect, right? The S-Man. And I told him to stick to the team selection. Obviously, doesn't even believe in doing that. So I was like, man, I'm going to do it myself now. So I've decided to take over the save myself. So I want to see how... It's also a case of like, will I do better, the S, or will the AI do better? Okay, Rook, no. Go to match. What did he say? You have selected 13 from a possible 15. No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 1, 14. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a bit dull at displaying. I'm not exactly the sharpest. My tool is not very sharp today. Yeah, this guy's not playing. Where's unpicked? There we go. Okay, let's go. Let's see how we do. I play Juve. Juve are not going to be easy, man. I'm in season 1, not in season 2. Season 1. I haven't played season 2 yet. So I let the S-Man do it first. So I want to compare how I will do now versus the S-Man. Yeah. Are you using the youth there? No, not yet. Not yet. I've got some youth players, but I wanted to take a look at the youth team. But we'll do that slowly. I mean, in no hurry. Okay, so we're doing okay. Flickering rights always happen in the evening. Yeah, I told SI this, yeah, but let's see what they do. Samianto. Nice ball to Colo. Colo with a great ball to Grassi. Oh. Vanderput again. Weston McKennie doing his best, man. Sissoko does well. Here comes Vanderput. Folino out to Colo. To Barbarella. Samianto. Back to Sissoko to Barbarella. Barbarella is in. And oh my goodness. Back to pressure now, Sissoko. We are all over Juve, man. Samianto. Nice work from Samianto. To Pizzala, the wingback, sets up Barbarella. Oh, that's good tackling. We're all over Juve, man. Just September, ni. Grassi takes the ball down well. Comes into the area, sets up Colo. Colo's shot is blocked. But hey, come on, ref. He tripped. I've never seen that. Okay, can we scroll back? We can't, is it? 10 seconds. What a joke. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's see this again. Did he trip? Watch this, huh? Yeah, he tripped. He fell on he tripped on his own laces. Has anyone ever seen that? I've never seen that, no? Hey, Mark. He tripped on his own feet. I'm going to be looking at all the kids slowly and I bring them into the first. I've never seen a player trip on his own feet. It's the first time I've seen it in this game. See, these are the small things I enjoy about FM26. I'm hoping that there's going to be a patch on the game day release, right? I hope it doesn't. I kind of think the match engine is so far okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know if it's the match engine or the data. Okay, nice work out wide to Kalulu. They scored a goal. Jonathan David. I remember my team doesn't have height at the back. So, any cross is a bad cross. Fonseca. Kalu. Jonathan David. He beat, who's this guy? Barbarella. Barbarella is short. Yeah. Barbarella is short. So I'll just go up to attacking. That'll push us up higher up the pitch. Notice you change mentalities as nothing. Last time we changed mentalities, there's a couple of minutes, right? See, is this is supposed to cause the match engine to ask questions. Don't go back to defensive. Now it does. Odd, huh? Go down, no. Go up, yes. See, look, now defensive. Samianto brought down, man. Come on, ref. Pizzala. Hey, we got the equalizer. Is it good to be more attacking when you're playing with the more dominant side? Nah, I don't think so. I think it's all about risk. Yeah, mentality is only risk. How much risk is your team willing to take? And I'll tell you something, lower mentalities, your team is going to do well to keep the ball. They'll keep the ball quite well. They won't take so much risk. Pizzala, the wingback, what a goal. Wingbacks are scoring a lot of goals as false fullbacks. So I'm playing that as false fullbacks. So they come in, right? They will be in that zone where they unmarked. Okay, Turati. That's the keeper we signed. So we got 1-1. Okay, all right. Turati wants to kick it. Sissoko to Grassi, the playmaker. Back to Vanderpool. He's got the wing back doing the overlap. Pizzala finds Grassi, the playmaker. He's going to come into the area. He's going to check. He's going to look. He lines it up and he misses. I use a mix of youth and experience, true. Yeah, the best way to play this game, I guess. Create a legacy with youth and experience. I'm going to be doing that with some of my saves. We got a 1-1. Samianto is now on a yellow card. Okay, first half, not too bad. So looking at this, right? This is our XG, right? So thank you, SI. I don't know what XG this is. I don't know what XG this is. I don't know what XG this is. And I have no clue what's going on. There's too much of this. Do you have way too much of that? So non-penalty XG with limited UV, 0.22. They haven't really had many chances, high quality chances. Yeah, we done well. Let the players know they've done well. Let's be positive for a change. Enough negativity in the world. What are the most important attributes of overachieving? Aggression, work rate, stamina, acceleration, jumping reach. Yeah. Teamwork is overrated. Acceleration, aggression, jumping reach, and work rate. That's what you want. Stamina, work rate. Oh, you get that in your team. You'll do well. Especially aggression. Aggression is the attribute that will see your team. Your team needs aggression because what they will do with aggression is they will work harder when they lose the ball. Gorans 007. How about you, man? Where the put is taking about a lot of what I do is what I learned from you. Oh, cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's nice to know that I've helped you out, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 2-1 ahead now. We went to switch to defensive because I didn't want to take too many risks with the ball anymore. We were taking a bit of risk with the ball. Now our defensive line won't be so high as well. Vlahovic is coming off for Jonathan David, man, the goal scorer. Pazala in another goal. Pazala with another goal. The ball has crossed the line. Goal line technology shows that the keeper failed to keep the ball in the back of the net. But they've gone to VAR. Nope, it's us. Okay, so 2-1. Here comes Van de Pute with a free kick. Barbarella is keeping back. It's short. Barbarella better not screw up. Oh, crossbar. You're limiting. I think if you play the game, 4-3-3 is easily the best when it comes to... Okay, I'm going to say one thing. If you want to play Football Manager, there are two formations you should master in FM26. You'll be fine after that. One is a 4-3-3, the other one is a 4-2-3-1. Now, if you can play the 4-4-2, it'd be brilliant because the 4-4-2 is a very good formation. But underdog sides, right, they do really well with the 4-3-3 because it's actually defensive. But look at my formation. I play the same way OOP because I believe for underdog sides, this is actually better. Yeah. Instead of you running up and down like crazy, getting back into position, you get them to defend because you already got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the midfield tier already. That's my theory, working theory here. Okay, they've got Weston McKennie. Why replace with Bondo? I love it when they say replace with Bondo. And I'm like, okay, why? There's no like, the miss header. Come on. Oh, what a stop. Okay. Reflex save from Turati. There's no way we can shout at our players. That's another high XG. They had just had their first high XG chance. And it's in the 74th minute. All right, let's go. Okay. We are going to take some players. Samianto is coming off with Zerbin. Okay. Where's Zerbin? Zerbin, where are you? I gave everybody numbers so that I can tell they're going to be playing. Because if they got like number like 13, right, they're definitely playing. If they got number like 90 or 50, yeah, you need that to make up the numbers. Okay, where's Bondo? Bondo is here. Okay, Bondo will come in. Oh, wait, hold on. For Sissoko. Sissoko is playing well. Yeah, cannot. We signed Sissoko on loan. Vander Pute will carry on playing, I guess. What do we do? This is so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. Hey, look at Sissoko. Why is there an arrow here? No. It looks like I cancelled his substitution. And then he suddenly became fit. Our wingbacks in FM26 overlapping often when in possession. No, it's your tactic. Yeah, your TIs. Yeah, they're not going to overlap. If you want them to overlap a lot, yeah, then you choose the overlap option. Then they sometimes underlap. Right now, wingbacks either overlap or underlap. They will do a bit of both. Okay, all right, guys, we are almost home free, so we're gonna make another substitution, and then we're gonna bring Bondo on for Sissoko, and Sanabria on for Wadi. As Zaz will take out some of that time. Cremonense beat you, baby. All hail the mighty Cremonense. What happened to Juve, man? Juve played this system. Locatelli, Vlahovic, Koopmeiners. They're Koopmeiners here. Yeah. Then they're Rui, Fatikanti, Weston McKennie. I think they brought on Koopmeiners as a substitute. Cremonense move into Champions League spots, man. Everyone thought we would get hammered by Juve. Instead, we pull off a little surprise win here. So we're tight. Top the table with Atalanta, Inter. Not a bad result for Cremonense on the day. Let's look at the other results, right? Other results, AC Milan drew against Genoa. Then Atalanta drew against Inter. Well, the competition didn't do so well, I guess. What attributes do you look for in a good goalkeeper? Aerial, okay, you have to understand what the attributes mean first. Okay? Alright. Okay. Alright. There's a reason why it's important to understand the attributes. If you are playing a game where you are going to see a lot of back and forth defending, meaning you're playing something like one of my crazy tactics, right? Which is like 4-5, 5-4, 5-3, the kind of both ways the game gonna go, right? Then you need a keeper who's actually a very good shot stopper. So you're looking at things like reflexes and reflexes mostly and one-on-ones. You want that. Okay. Now, if you are a team that's always going to be defending, right? Then what you will need is aero reach and handling above all else. Because aero reach and handling is good for teams that are always defending because they're going to be corners. You're going to be defending corners and crosses. So you want your goalkeeper to command the area, come out, grab the ball. So in that situation, aero reach, command of area, and handling become important. So understanding your tactical system is actually very important. So what kind of tactical system are you playing? If you're not sure, my recommendation is always going to be you get aero reach, handling, command of area. Make sure it's like 13, 14, around there. Okay. And then reflexes and one-on-ones, make it high. At least you have a player, a goalkeeper that might be able to handle crosses, right? But at least it's great at shot stopping. Yeah. Now it's always been possible. Okay, Tim Falda, it's always been possible to use defensive tactics. I did it in FM24. I no. A lot, there might be people out there that couldn't use defensive systems in FM22. I was using defensive systems in low blocks in FM24 all the way. Yeah, I did a whole season with Everton and they won the damn title playing a low block, low defensive line, defensive system. Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, we did streams when I played low blocks as well, and I had a defensive mentality, so it's very possible. It's just that people you just went to the wrong place to watch. I mean, if you want to ask, I'm more than happy to help. Simeone, how is scouting requirement focused in FM26 when scouting regions, countries? And I feel it's kind of useless. Do we get more players when we have ongoing? I think it's better. Okay, in my opinion, it is always better to have ongoing scouting for key positions in your tactic. So go into recruitment focus. If you're always looking for fullbacks and DMs, then have it set to ongoing. And what I normally do is I do region based and I leave 3 or 4 coaches there. And then, you got an S-man, you've got that director of scouting, handling scouting. I normally let them do it nowadays. I just let them do it. And then what I do is I create recruitment focuses for the areas of the game that I want to see to add. My key positions, so to speak, my key positions are always going to be fullbacks and DMs. These are the ones I always have ongoing scouting for. So that's my recommendation, have ongoing scouting. And then the other thing is when your other scouts are doing all that work, right? So when you create the recruitment focus, what you do is you do it like this. So let's say you do a recruitment focus, right? So now we have this, right? So we can create one recruitment focus right now. I'll just show you what I mean. So I'm going to do a new one. Again, like I said, right? I'm into this whole fullback thing. So I don't really care about in and out possession. To be honest with you guys, right, this is just to me waste of time. So I just come in here in possession. I just want a bloody, I want a wing back. That will tell me, he's got acceleration. I don't care about what your. I do good means this guy is going to be playing the first team and go decent. I leave it, I don't care about out of possession. Yeah, so I go any tactic. Just keep it simple, right? Don't overcomplicate things. So we go like this is going to be my left back. DL ongoing. All right. We see this here. I want young players. I want young players. See what that? That's my young players. So 15 to about 22. I want it ongoing. Scouting areas. Okay. This depends if your leagues. Have you made those nations playable? This is where people make the mistake. Now, if your nations are not playable and they only view only, there's a big impact view only makes to this. View only, if there are no more, if the game has already produced 5-star players in that region, right? They're not going to be 5-star players again for a while until those 5-star players are replaced. They're gone, retired. So that's the impact of view only. I never play with view only. I want all the superstars I can get. So I make every league playable. The problem with that is you need a shitload of RAM. You need a really good rig to do that. So if you don't, then just leave it blank. I mean, I could, but let's just choose a region, okay? See, Europe, competition, choose an area. This depends on how many, right? Any. So I leave it any. So I don't have a lot of playable leagues, right? So this is kind of cool. No? Wait, let me check something out. No? Can we? I wanted to find out about this. Okay. So what are my playable leagues? So I've got France, Germany, Italy, Spain. Let's add a few more. Okay. Add a league. We go and add South America, Argentina, men. Add a league. South America, Brazil, men. Add a league. South America, Colombia, men. This is getting very ambitious. Europe. Let's go for. We got Germany already. We got France, Germany, Spain. What about Portugal? Okay, Portugal. Okay, we added that already. So we got quite a few leagues now. Not enough. Okay. Let's be nuts. Let's go at Singapore. For fun. Just to make it interesting. Okay? Confirm. You know why I'm doing this? I'll tell you why soon. Okay? I'll tell you why soon. Okay, now we come out of this. Go back to detail level. Make them. Oh, this is gonna be crazy, man. Okay, men. Main stages. This main stages. This main stages. Hey, hello. Main stages. All senior competitive matches. Cannot, there's something, That means you cannot change the detail level of leagues that are not in your system yet. Am I right? No, you can. Yeah, I'm just going to choose this and come to the bottom. They make it this crazy. What happens here? That's odd. See, this says no, right? But you can come in here and do it here. This bug, no? This bug. See that? Now it makes. Oh, I know why. Okay, because what's happened is those leagues. That means the game still is doing it the same. Is doing it last year. Last year, you have to finish the season, and there's those leagues get loaded. No, they can't load the leagues now. Okay. So that means this is a bug. The very fact that you can add them is like you can do this. This is a bug. Let's hope my game doesn't crash. See, this is because these are just loaded, right? Well, I can do it here, man. I wonder what happens when I do this. This will be fun. Man, you always want to find out. Singapore, baby! Let's go. Singapore Premier League for fun. Spain, La Liga. So I always do this, right? Bang. Okay, now we go in. Now we continue one day. I'm gonna add the recruitment focus. Crazy, yeah. Oh, mental, this man. This man wants to just make the save take even longer. It's already beta. Where's recruitment focuses? There we go. All right, let's create a new recruitment focus. Let's see what happens. Still Italy only. Okay, wait. Let's try something else. Scouting, right? They got the country, right? Let's go overview. That's good. They give you their country range. Where is that? Scouting budget. Recruitment budget. No. Scouting range. There we go. Okay, that's the reason why. Oh, world. Boom. Okay. All right, done. Okay, now we come out of this. Bang, bang. Now we go into recruitment focus. Create recruitment focus. Choose an area. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so we got competition now. Intercontinental. I want to send a scout to Singapore. Come on. Asia. Wow, we can send a scout to Myanmar now. This is crazy, you know. These leagues are not even loaded. So go Singapore. Yeah, go scout Singapore. Stupid, right? No, we can just do region. Region is usually enough for me. South America, South, choose. So we send one guy and they will just focus on the South American continent, right? You can do that. Set it ongoing. 15 to about, we want the youth players, right? So we were looking at they don't let us go out of that. Get back, then we can. Put back, left back or right back. In possession, we go for Gambit. 1, 2. Okay. What's going on? Next. 15 to 20. So we got defender left and right. Region 15-20. Ongoing scouts. Further details. We don't want height. 1.8. Okay, done. Confirm. So we gotta have a scout priority. That DL in progress. This is the one that we've got kicking off already. See, they've got this one in focus. So I create a new recruitment focus. Why is it not giving me my idiot? Okay. DM. Alright, choose. I don't care, like any role. We just want a kid. We don't need this proficiency, it's not important. Conditions. What the heck is going on? Oh, there, main details. So you want another kid. So come in here, DM. Because the youngsters are not going to be fantastic CA, PA, right, for that position. They're all going to be kids. Right? So choose an area. We leave Europe. Okay. Continent, we're going to focus on the European continent, and then further, then air condition again, height at least 1.83. Go main details. That's all. This button is damn important because it will include all the focuses from all the other stuff that you're doing as well. So we got DM as well. It's in progress. So we got these two. So we got DM. This is my standard. This is standard for me, you know, every football manager. I do this. Then we add. I think this should be fine. So we got all this done. So this is not in yet. This is not in yet. So you can see some of these players they've scouted before. This was this. This is earlier. Central defender 14. I think we were looking for DCs earlier, right? So Valentin Antonov. Hey, this guy is not bad, no? Yeah, injured. I'm gonna add him to our squad planner. Now I really like the squad planner. I really like the squad planner. No? Yeah, because the squad planner has got all this stuff, man. Oh, scout. Then we got Pursues. Pursues, no, you know. He's okay, not bad, but he's not very. I never really liked him in a high block, mid block system. So then we got Giorgini, 14, 13, 12. Okay. With decent room to grow, I think. Yeah. Where okay, this is fun, right? They put this all here. They compare him to everybody else, but they don't put his name in there. Like, show you guys what I mean. Okay, they don't put his name in here where they compare with other players. But he's not too bad. Analyst, no news. Actions, squad player for fully scout this player. Alright. Maybe. I might like him. So these are the ones we did earlier. Okay. Then Cherebi. Yeah, Franco Carboni. Not fast enough. We need nowadays our fullbacks, wingbacks. You want like 14, man. I think I think on release day when the game comes out, right? SI gonna dial down on the dribbling. It's way too powerful right now. I suspect they will do that. So far, so good. I mean, our scouting hasn't been that bad. This defender is not bad. I mean, but problem is he's not going to solve my problem, which is I got short defenders. How do I like at 26 overall? Okay, you know, I'm not jumping up and down like super excited. Let's go to the youth team. We wanted to see whether we've got any players we can bring into the main team. Oh, we don't have to do it from here. It's a waste of time. We go into straight away to 1-18s. You got the 5 stars and all that here, right? Okay, then we can look from here. Anybody ready for the main team? 11 is... Yeah, this is how I determine if you're ready for the main team. Concentration. If you're 11, I will look at you. If you're like this, 5, 6, 7, I won't bother. You're not ready. These guys' first touch is still quite poor. So nobody is actually ready. So what we'll do is we'll come back in here and look at all their training. Well, these guys are attacking. I mean, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it to the S-Man. Look, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Let them develop. Is your formation analysis showing that I've already said it's not? Somebody bench. You cannot. You really enjoy the Staley Bridge Diaries. It's going to be something. I plan to do something like Staley Bridge Diaries. I plan to. The only thing is, right, because a lot of those saves, youth saves, I have to see whether or not. I think the angle has to change, which is kind of interesting because now you are not gamifying the system, I guess. So you got to use the players that are given to you, which is, to some extent, I find that is not too bad. See, here's David Pavesi, right? So he's got a lot of potential. Maybe I should just push him to the main team. He's a central defender with a height of 1.85. Okay, he's got acceleration. He doesn't have great jumping range. Maybe what I'll do is retrain him. Apparently, they don't. Okay, we have to go into responsibilities again. Take training over. Yeah, we don't give training responsibility. We gotta take control of individual training. I didn't do confirm. That's a problem. Confirmed already, right? Leads individual training. Take control. I'll let them do the general training because we got no choice already, Right? First team training, I would take control of general training. Okay, done. Because general training is me anyway. Yeah, because we've got the calendar done. So now go to continue. We can do individual training, that's fine. Okay, so we go to under 18s again. No, what's this one? Under 20s. This guy, Pawesi. I want to train him as a fullback. There we go. So let's see if he's right foot or left foot. He's right foot. So we're gonna train him as a fullback. A wing back. Okay. And then strength is not something we're gonna work on. We're gonna individual training, attributes, quickness. That's it. Wanted by who? Bologna as a transfer. No, we want to see if we can keep him in the club. I don't even bother reading, no. Yeah, I assume they do the work for me. Okay, this you gotta do this. And then Friendy. Friendy is not bad, huh? He's 1.92. We should push him to the main team. Squad move to senior squad. Okay, so we moved into the senior squad. Give him a chance to play for us. See, all these players can play. No, Lorenzi has been on loan. No? He's a defender, but 13. No? Room to grow. Yeah, so we cannot loan him out. No? Apparently, loan him out as a central defender. This guy is okay, I guess. Jumping range not very tall, but can still develop. Not much already. I mean, acceleration. Yeah, it's on loan as well. I don't know what red means, no. Yeah. To be honest with you, I have no clue what the color red means. So anybody knows what this means? Like, oh, he's on loan okay, what's the difference? Is he? Okay, he's our player on loan, I guess. And then the other players, blue, they belong to other clubs and they're on loan they belong to Gianni and they're on loan with us. Okay, yeah, now maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Now he's blue again. What the f is going on? Now he's blue. Just now it was red. Now he's blue. The colors keep changing, man. It's not my eyesight that's gone wrong. It's a trick. It's a trick by the game. Okay, so we got a couple of players they have some potential. We move them in. And then we got this guy Pansini. He's got a long way to go. Alright, so what we're gonna do with Pansini is we're gonna go to our main team, right? Go to overview. Can do it from here, I guess. Yeah, come in from here. His name is Pansini, right? Okay, so we come in here and then we add he was a defender in under 18 squad. I think, is he? Yeah, that Pansini. We add him here. So Pansini is added to the defending unit already. He should be here. There we go. Okay, the other guy was from the under 20 squad. I think it was the attacking unit. I can't remember his name now. Defensive unit. I can't remember their names. I'm so sad. Pawesi, that's the one. Okay, so Pawesi is in there. I have found, right, that if you had just enough, they actually develop quite well. Yeah, I was noticing that in my Liverpool save. They were developing quite well. I was like, wow, not bad. Thai hamstring returning in a day. I don't know. We've hired the right physios man in the club. So far, we're doing okay. We're top of the Cremonense are top of the table. Joint top of the table, the rest of the teams. There are 4 of us on 10 points. Oh, no, there's a new leader now. Roma, 13 points. Cremonense on 10 points. Not bad for a start of the season. Yeah. Yeah, Singapore. Asia, no, cannot. Nation, Asia, Singapore. What is the news in Singapore? Come on. Singapore, come on. Well, tell me what the news is in Singapore. Come on. There's currently no additional news. What the hell? Home country, no. No news on Singapore. So sad. So sad. I'm like, I am in Italy and I'll get some news about Singapore. So cannot. How do I get players on a free? For example, his contract got 6 months there, but I want to offer him a contract straight without paying Christmas. You're looking for players on a free. I guess recruitment focus again, transfer in and out. They will have players there. So what you do is you go transfer room in, make a request, create requirements. Then sometimes the requirements come in, there might be some players that are free. Say here, go goalkeepers, we got 12, right? And then the other way is you're going to have to do squad like this player database and then search from here. That's the way we used to do it in the old days. No other way to find free players. No, director of football does not come in now and give you free players. Yeah. So you have to use this. Our squad planner now is fullbacks. Any fullbacks there? There's Sernia Kola. So I'll play. Then Faye. I'm waiting for him. Pazala has been playing well. Actually offering the contract to a free player? What? How do I get players on free? For example, Guay's contract has 6 months left. There is a window for you to sign them. I don't know when it is. I think within the 6 months left, you should be able to sign him on a contract. Just right click. It's going to be under his name, man. Yeah. So like, you go to the player's name like this, and then you'll be able to get them on a contract. What? You can offer them a contract inside here. If you don't see here, that means he's not. No. It's going to be in the same place we offer contracts. Yeah. It's always been there. Nothing has changed in that regard. What difference have you seen in the Emmy? The Emmy is a lot better now than it was last week. The Emmy is a lot of fun. Very good match engine. I won't say very good, it's a better match engine. Not because I'm winning. I was winning too easily in the previous match engine. Now it is a lot more different. Yeah. And we keep missing this. SI, you really got to make this a task. No. I'm not like missing it, but yeah. The match preparation is tough. You got to do it like there's a certain window you can sign the players in. Otherwise, you can't. I haven't been signing players on the free for a long time. That's why I have to do a long-term save now. See, got no news, Jason. So sad. Just Infla, thanks for the follow. So Cremonense doing well. We have taken some big scalps this season. Juventus being the biggest of them all. Our fixture list not too bad. So we started the season off with Jamie Vardy. Look at him, man. Jamie Vardy with a hat trick here. And then we scored, and Jamie Vardy scored again, and Jamie Vardy scored. Jamie Vardy is on fire. Then we lost to Sassuolo, Dirty Dogs. We were leading 1-0. They scored towards the end. Set piece. We felt so cheated. Then Coppa Italia arrested my players and we lost this game. And then we bounced back against Juve. Now we're playing Napoli. Very interesting game. No, I don't think they toned down the dribbling. The dribbling is still there. But what they did do was they improved the defensive side of the game, I think. Yeah. Sanabria now going to start because our Vardy is not 100%. That's it. We're not going to make any changes to the team. Oh, I love the fact that our training is working, man. Yep. See, all the players super fit now. All right, we're playing away from home, right? We're playing against this team. I'm going to start defensive. Bonazzoli. Okay, let's filter unavailables. Thank you for forcing me to do this one more time, SI. Then doing this again. Did I just promote somebody? I did, right? The Pezzi kid. Where is he? Oh, don't tell me I have to register him. Prendi, he's injured. And then Bianchetti is unregistered. No, never mind. Let's go. Okay. Wrong music. Now the only place people can view this is going to be on Twitch. YouTube, no way. I just realized the music was the wrong music. Cremonense. Okay. Playing Napoli. It's Panatope. I think I got the names though kept fixed here. I noticed. David Neres, what? Drassi did well. Vanderput. Okay, they go lah. Neres in. I thought we covered that, man. Oh, there we go. They're literally rolling the ball into the back of the net. Yeah, dribbling is still there. Yeah. And the thing is, this impossible angle shots. A lot of it. Opposition instructions. Yep, everything is set correctly. Pazala loses us though. Mr. Scott McTominay, man. No, Vardy injured. Grassi takes the ball away from him. Vanderput was looking to, okay, good work from Grassi, but Lorenzo in. Shoots, misses. Yeah, what's his name is injured. I will definitely start with Vardy if he's fit. I'm just watching the 2D screen go yo-yo. Yeah, not too bad. This is gonna be a go-to tactic. I might use this quite a lot because quite easy. Quite very easy tactic to use. Yeah. All I gotta do is make sure I get the right kind of players. Amir Ramini. I mean, the biggest weakness in our team is jumping reach right now. Yeah, so whenever we have corners to defend, we're never going to do it because my players cannot win headers in the area. See, they jump and they miss out. McTominay using his aggression and his jumping reach to beat my basically useless. Why is the pitch angle? The camera fell on the side, is it? The tripod fell to one side. It's like has anybody noticed that the you see the X and Y tilt right over here? It's like the camera is tilted to one side. The cameraman. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know. They call this broadcast, right? Where you could try this in real life. Or you see what your director does to the cameraman. You're not working for him anymore, man. Hey, we don't need no MTV direction here, no. You just gotta sometimes I think, right, SI went and took it too far. The guy who did the camera work is actually never actually been the broadcast camera. The guy who's done it has got no broadcast experience in his life. I gotta say that. Yeah. Next time you wanna call something a broadcast camera, you better jolly well get somebody who's had some experience in broadcast TV. Don't bloody hell call it broadcast. Turns out like crap, man. That was tactical. Wait, that was a tactical view, no? From the corner? That's strange, man. That was sorry. I take everything back. That was not broadcast. That was tactical. So that's a tactical camera view. I take it all back. I said the wrong thing. Napoli have made a substitution. Okay, we're down a goal, which is I do expect to lose to these top clubs. We cannot be winning every single game. So I tell you what we'll do. We just jack it all the way up to attacking. Take some risks. Here goes Martin, Lorenzo. Oh man, this camera is too far away. I feel so disconnected to my own team. Have you had the chance to speak to someone from SI regarding game data up? No lah, I'm not a superstar lah. Okay. Yeah, I'm no superstar. I just put in my, I like all of you, I just put it in there. Huh? I'm no superstar lah. Who am I? The SI is going to go like, oh my god, Daljit said the data hub sucks. We have to do something about it. No. It's too late. The data hub is the way with the data hub is right now is what we're gonna see in 2 days' time. They're not gonna change anything now because they're feature locked already. They are feature locked. They're not gonna change anything now. Now it's a case of stability, making sure there are no more crashes. That's it. No more new features coming after this. In fact, what I'm more worried about, okay, this is what I'm worried about, is a major change to the match engine that we might not, because we're all playing beta right now. So I'm pretty sure the alpha team is trying out an alpha engine. Yeah. So they might be trying out a new match engine. So that might be possible. Because we might be on a beta branch, but that's all we are on beta branch. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been there for a long time. Thanks, Ben Ironroy. Thanks for telling me you love my content. Hey, look, hey, seriously, they're running past Mazzala like he wasn't there. David Neres is see what I mean? You guys said no more dribbling, right? I'm telling you, still go. There's still a lot of dribbling. Whatever it is, right? Players with 50 dribbling are still going to tear this match engine apart. Yeah. So you want to see your dribbling madness, right? 15. 15 is madness. I might play only 13 and 14. Good work. Oh my goodness, Barbarella. But one thing about this game I noticed, there's a heck of a lot of, hey, can you slow down before you take the shot? None of that. Grassi is coming off. We're going to take, all these guys are playing badly. So we'll bring Bondo on for Sissoko since you're playing Zerbin on for this guy. We're going to make sure that these players get a message. If you play like Muppets, the manager's gonna treat you like Muppets. They should be working on FM27 engine. No man, still too early. After this, they're gonna be working on the features that they're gonna add in the winter update. You notice that SI now calls them content updates, right? That means they add things to the game. So I suspect they are gonna be adding things. Hey, do you know Toys? Was it mobile? Was it mobile or touch? And one of those two, they've got a bloody World Cup mode, man, coming up. One of the selling features of that mode, I think it's the mobile one. World Cup freaking challenge mode. I'm like, seriously? What about us, man? Let's just face it, who are the PC guys? We are a small little fraction. We have to make do with what they give us. We're like beggars. Our FPS is also capped because of the console. I mean, FPS is capped not only because of the console, but because of the mid-end machines. It's not going to make a difference to a lot. Okay, FPS, right? It's not going to make a difference to mid-end machines. You know, they give you the FPS hack, right? If you're a mid-end machine, don't bother using it. Yeah. It's good for the high-end machines. So we lost a game, baby. We just lost to Napoli. It's fine. We are in the top half of the table. 5th on the table, man. We're looking good, no? Oh. I mean, I gave this to the AI manager, right? AI manager lost. He won 14 or 15 games with this tactic. And he never played Wadi. We have already got about a few wins under our belt. Whether we can beat him. FM Mobile should be coming to PC in the World Cup. I think the World Cup is coming. Rio Angomoa has got 18 dribbling and literally walks through teams. Yeah. Having said that, right, Lamine Yamal has got very high dribbling as well. But when I played, there is a way to defend against this. I can't remember what I did. I think I did. I didn't do high trigger press. I did like standard trigger press, and we took care of most of the things. I believe that you play on much trigger press much more often, right? The maximum settings, you could be asking for trouble. Although I don't know, I might be wrong. Wow, look at the clock, but the clock really goes into overdrive. When you click this, I see this thing go. Watch, Not yet, Okay, just like that. There we go. 19, 20, 22, 23, boom. It just went like that. The clock, there we go. Now, I like to see the clock, but I don't know why I'm finding small little joys in this game. Okay, we've added a few of the youngsters to the Pavesi is turned professional. That's good. All right. Thank you for bringing me to the world, but hey, man, unread lah. Bondo training. Let's go and see what the training report looks like. Bondo. Player is making good progress. Thanks. It looks like a flat bar to me, but you're lying to me. His composure and anticipation have improved. Okay, so his attributes we won't see much, but I like this. So our training schedules, I won't say my training schedules are the cause of it. Okay, but we are definitely using my own training schedules. So we can go into this and you can see my training schedules here. Yep, balance. Very simple. I mean, I'm telling you, right? Saying this, I'm trying to mean well, okay? This game, all it is a balanced training schedule. That's all. Attack, defend, attack. Hey, you're ruling the rules with 2 match practices after that. That's all you need. Right? Transition press handles the mental side of the game. Yeah. First touch, passing, tackling, anticipation, aggression, decisions, teamwork, work rate. Right. Okay. You get 2 of them. Because this one has got concentration. So it depends on which one you're after. So let's say your team lacks a lot of concentration. I would recommend go for transition restrict. Then the whole team gets a lot of that. So you can see the thing then? Cool thing. It says modified. Let's assume right now I want to change my training schedule, right? Let's say, maybe I feel like concentration should be the real one. And then we come in here. So transition restrict. And then one more here. We just change this to transition restrict, confirm. And then I'll save this as BTM balanced. BTM balanced new. Because I'm boring. We save the schedule, then we export the schedule first. So I got to create a new one here. BTN balance new, because I'm so original. Okay, then we come in here. You gotta come in here and load the bugger. I'm stupid, right? Now it's loaded. It's loaded, right? Now you can go out. Now we go back to that. I'm sorry, so boring. Gotta come in back here. Go there. Yeah, thank you, SI, for making me, jump through hoops just to do this. Okay. Custom schedule. Look at that. It's here with a new name. I know a lot of people were going on. I cannot do it. They gotta lose. I saw somebody on Twitter. They did it on X. So theirs is showing custom 1, custom 2, custom 3, custom 4, custom 5. That's because they haven't loaded it. Yeah. Because they just created the schedule. So it'll show as custom. Yeah. You gotta load it. Then the name comes out. Alright, so we've done this. It's beautiful. Then we can come in here. We can come in here. We can come in here. I hate the thing. Hey, yo, baby. It's beautiful. I love this, man. I don't mind, trading a bit. It's like, hey, look at that. Terrible fellas, right? This week, they don't let us do it. Yo, sure. Then after that, this week, they let us do it. Don't know. They discriminate one week from the other. They come here, this week they can let me do it. That's the way I know. No. That's the way. This one, they won't let me do it. No. Now, maybe, still cannot. Then we come in here. Because I'm going for concentration now, man. I notice my team, so I come into my team, right? You first team. I come in here and check it. Look at that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys without high concentration. So we can come in here to this guy, whoever he is. Dennis Prendy, right? Oh, sorry, he cannot. Maybe what I'll do, since I value it so much, I don't really care about determination. I really don't know. Determination is okay, it's a good attribute, but I'm not gonna die for it. This is the one I worry about. This is literally tells me what I need to do for my team. So we got all these guys at the bottom. So I'm gonna track these guys now. But this guy, we can, Dennis Johnson. He's wanted, is it? Let's go to, how do we do this? We go to recruitment, transfer room, out. Okay. Do you want to set? We have 6 players in the match, nonce. Okay, wait. Okereke wanted, Jamie Vardy is wanted, Vasquez is wanted, Ben Bonazzoli is wanted. Let's look at Udinese. Okereke, we can offload players, man. Let's say, lol. I'm looking for a player that, you see, but the problem is we cannot offload. They are looking for strikers. Okay, so now we got that player just now was I can't remember what position he's playing in, but we'll have to figure it out. Dennis Johnson, there we go. Offer to Alaves, Johnson. I prepared, you want to offload him because it's costing me money. Right? How much is value? Oh, thanks for letting me know. Unspecified. Let's try and see whether we get something for him, Let's say 1 million. Okay. Offer player. I have no clue what his value is. Seriously, I have no clue. I just went okay, let's offer him 1 million. Because, I started to save, right? So it's worth nothing to me. But, 2.5 million. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, 1 million. He doesn't add anything to my save. So that's fine. All these guys are useless. Yeah, this guy, Narudin, Faye, totally useless. Daniel Frey. What the heck is Daniel Frey doing in training? The heck is he doing, man? Warn him, criticize training development. I understand I'll improve. I basically told him off. 5.9. See, I'm okay with this game. Yeah. You need to set opposition every single game or you'll be in trouble? No, man. Who said you have to set it for every single game? No, you can set it once and forget all about it. You don't have to do it again. No. I've been doing it like that for the last 25 donkeys years. I don't know why people have to say every single game. Just come here, all positions. Boom, done. Taken care of already. If you go into the game and then you see somebody specific you want to target, that's when you use this. Yeah. That's all. Like for this game, right? Where's the collateral, right? This guy, we're going to break his legs, man. Okay. Boom. Everybody's going to see his face. The name, because this one is by name. So if he changes position, they will break his legs. They don't care at all. Yeah. Opposition instruction is set it once. Okay, we're doing okay. So we're looking at our players. We brought some youth players in, and then we're hoping that we can use them later. We lost to Napoli. Now we play mighty Atalanta. Look at our this league is mean. I don't get this. What is this A and then got H? A and then A. Why it's so confusing, this game? All you have to do is tell me home or away, right? What the fuck is this? A, H, A, H, A, 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 H, A, A. What? What the hell does this mean? Why? You can't just write home or away. We're playing them at home, no? Yeah. We're playing Atalanta at home, right? Hey, man. It's the same in FM21. No, but you see, this is an away game. Just write away. Why do you have to write away home? Away, away, away home, away, away, away home. The first A is Serie A. Oh, this is Serie A, is it? Oh my god. Seriously, it's like, am I stupid or not stupid? Like, why do you have to put Serie A in this? Oh, because they want to show you which league they're from. Okay, I get what you're trying to say. Now I understand. I think it's a bit overkill, but never mind. Whiplash, thanks for the tier 3 28 months, man. I mean, I don't know. And look, it's like, again, maybe I'm being complaining for the sake of complaining. But does anybody get annoyed when they're all not in the same row? Nah, they're not, right? All together right now in a row. Small things. But I think SI got bigger fish to fry right now. I still like the game. Don't get me wrong. I like the game. I moan because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to these kind of things. I like to see clean UIs. I like to see simplicity. Yeah, you have the same in FF24. I have the same in Apple. I was equally confused. So I see. So me being confused is quite normal, I think. Yeah. The thing is, right, I've never used the. I'm waiting to see if there's any more. I know there's one custom skin out, but that's more like they changed the colors of the headers and it's not purple, it's brown or something like that. Yeah. Pavesi, the moment I asked him to join the senior team for training, right, he keeps getting injured. Yeah, they're all getting injured for short. Yeah, training incident, twisted ankle. Italiano are happy with Bonafozia, don't worry. We're just testing the system. Alaves declined to make offer. What? 1 million only, cheap. New Nigeria star is very Okereke. Can't even play for me, man. Got called up by the nation. Apparently, there's a very important task that we just skipped. Leave the physio. Wow, he twisted sharply in training. Oh, there we go, match. Okay, come on, let me do it. Again, this is what pisses me off about the game. I didn't skip anything, no. I just hit the continue one time. This is the top of my email. 1650, I just got it. This is something that's been pissing me off. It's been pissing me off. I want to do the match preparation, right? I can't. They don't let me know. Because match preparation is very cool. Yeah. You got bonuses. Oh my goodness, Whiplash. Holy cow, Whiplash. In the house. Gifting subs. Wow, what has a few, man. Thank you for all the 10 tier 1 subs he's gifted out. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. The skin won't let me match prep. Yeah. Didn't let me match prep. Ran me right through the game, man. I was like, okay, I'm getting ready. Boom. I actually didn't hit continue, no. It's not, I didn't even spam the button. I was just like, one click. I'm sorry, you have one click. Too many. But I have to click, right, to get forward. Oh my God. I did raise it before. I said match prep. We're missing it too much. I've so far not been able to go for 3 match preps in a row. Yeah, the thing is like here. And I didn't know. I'm moving really slowly. Very, very slowly. I've got a player called Bono. Who's Bono? Why would I want to move Bono to the under 20 squad? Who's Bono? Sometimes you read through this and I go like, who the fuck is Bono? Bono, man. I have a Bono in my team. Is he an under 18s? There's a Bono in my team. Where? No, I don't see him. Okay, let's search Bono. Bono. Who's Bono, man? Ragonoli Gali. Is this the guy? Is his nickname Bono? Is there any other information here like his nickname? Alright, that's it. Personal? My name is Bono. No? Do you have a nickname here somewhere? No. Last time we had nicknames, right? No nickname. So who the hell is Bono in my team, man? That news came out. You got a Bono in your team. Should we move him to the Oh God, man! I'm telling you, this game, sometimes it's got some craziness, I have a quick report regarding the conditioning of 4 players. Let's go to the match. Okay, where's Wadi? Wadi, you're back in the starting lineup. Apparently, the other players all don't know how to play football when you're not around. It's only when you're there, Wadi, that you bring out the best in the team. Zerbin will play for Samianto. Samianto had an absolutely atrocious game. All right, we're going to go in there. We got Atalanta. We're playing them at home. We're not going to be defensive. We are definitely going to be positive. We need a positive outlook in life. Okay, all right. Okay, positive. Gabriel Bono is in my under. Yeah, but why do they want him? Why would they want me to move him to the senior under 20s? I mean, the story was about this other guy called Ragnar Kali, right? So that was the news, right? So why would they? What is it about the? Why would they want me to move this guy Bono? You say Gabriel Bono is in my under 18s team, right? Okay, let's go. Gabriel Bono, right? So they say move him to the under 18s. What did he do in that game? He didn't score a goal. But he's already in the under 18s team, but they want to move him to the under 20s team. Look, this guy is not going to develop much more. That's about it. He's got maybe a few more attribute points. I think CA is about 120 to 130. That's about it. No need to get excited. Long-term save, not much. Joining Cremonense on the 1st of July. Okay, we have a player that is not good not in the condition to play. And then we got Nawa as a goalkeeper. Nasty Prendy, come in, join us. Okay, so Prendy is in the team now. Noradin Faye has already been involved. Okay. Filter. Where is he? Noradin Faye, where are you? Okay, ineligible. Yeah, that's it again, Yeah, let's go. Auto. Let's go into the ether and find out how good we are against Atalanta. Kielan, 10 thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We got Cremonense against Atalanta. Our home form. Yeah, let's say that. Usually I never say that. I don't like to talk to the team players. So. Let's not be so terrible to our own players. The Cremonense, man, not bad. 8 on the table. We did lose our last game. So let's hope we don't lose anymore. Oh no, it's raining. Samardic to Skamaka makes a run in. The shiny pitch problem is still there. I play on a glassy pitch, apparently. Because the game is not optimized for RTX cards. 4090, 4080. So even like if your GPU can do ray tracing, right, the game cannot deal with it. Yeah, so they give you this. which kind of sad and disappointing at the same time. Colo Colo, nice work from our channel midfielder. He's gone to the left side of the pitch, which is where the channel midfielder sometimes end up. It's the opening goal from Cremonense as Yuna Musa gives us an early start to the game. He's forgotten that he's not playing for us. Wet day, glassy pitch. He must have skidded off the surface. You know what I mean? Yep. He definitely skidded off the surface, taking a wicked deflection from Musa, sending the keeper the wrong way. Nothing the keeper could have done about that. As we take the lead. Their Pasales, they've got a pretty solid trio of players up top who can cause us some damage. Our goal, what we're trying to do with this tactic that they have is trying to show them to the flanks when they have the ball. I think it's working. Vardy linking up play to Pazala. Pazala finds Vanderput. Grassi. Yep. Oh, no. Okay, come on. Good header back. Okay. To Colo Colo. He's having a fantastic game. What a pass to the playmaker, Grassi. Oh, he misses. What a pass from Colo Colo. Colo is our channel midfielder is absolutely lighting up the league. I like to pair a channel midfielder with a playmaker because the channel midfielder can end up where the playmaker is playing. Because the playmaker is a bit more attacking, right? But the channel midfielder seems to be making all these, he goes left, he goes right. So there's a lot of, he brings others into play very nicely. Okay, here we go. Vanderput. Almost lost the ball, man. Colo Colo. Yeah, Colo Colo is also a club, correct. Boshiroto. Here's Barbarella. He's only player out there wearing gloves. Yeah. Another one plays. Zerbin with gloves too. Barbarella comes in. He sets up Colo Colo. Colo Colo makes it 2. Colo Colo is the man of the match. Michel Colo Colo. Man, I think I want to sign this guy for every one of my saves. He's like an exceptional channel midfielder, man. I think this is like... He's fantastic, no? Colo Colo. Is this generated by ChatGPT? Hey, special one, how are you, man? What is generated by specialty? Nope. What a start from Cremonense. They take a 2-0 lead over mighty Atalanta. Mighty Atalanta, man. I'm not happy with the performance. Everyone's not fired up. They're all fired up. They say bloody manager has gone crazy. He's gone crazy. He's absolutely lost his marbles, man. Oh my goodness, what's happened? The opposition manager is so angry with Skamaka for failing to find the back of the net. He's taken him off. Only problem is they haven't been really creating that many chances. This is the OOP formation and the in possession formation is quite defensive. They need to build up play with their wing backs. And what we've been doing in our position instructions has been to not allow the wing backs to find the inside channels with passes. Remember, the whole goal is to press right on the outside. Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Come on, let's Vanderput is not playing well. That's the only thing. We got to keep an eye on him or throw the frozen water bottle. Damn it. SI took that away from me. There was a time when we could throw a frozen water bottle or shout at our team and Vanderput will wake up. Okay, this is a lot of highlights. A lot. I've seen so many highlights. Not. Okay, what can we do? Don Johnson, nobody wants him. Because Samianto will come on for Vanderput. Okay, alright. We got to make a change. Vanderput is not having a good game, but Zerbin is okay. So we'll take off. Vanderput has been playing non-stop, right? He's been playing really well for us. Okay, here we go. Zerbin, what can he do? He turns, finds Sissoko, back to Bushiero, to Folino, to Pezzala. Pezzala comes inside. He looks up. Nope, he doesn't. Oh, what a ball to Grassi, the playmaker. Checks it back. Kolo. Come on, ref. Vardy's been brought down in the box. What's going on? Ref. That's a penalty. The ball does not have to be in the box. Damn it. They want to take my Vardy off, no. You're terrible fellas. Terrible fellas. Okay, where have we got? Who can we bring on? Our strike Sanabre is not here. We got Bonazzoli. Whoever that is, you know. I got Bonifazi. I got Vasquez. I don't know who. I have no clue because his number is too low. In the, you know, if it's 25, it means he's not good enough. CJ West, welcome to the family of people who love watching the show. No pen. They don't like me. They brought up Vardy in the area. Try Bono. Maybe I will bring Bono. And that would be nice. We got Kolo, we got Bono. We got literally the start of a great band. Channel midfielder into Kristovic. They get a goal. My goodness, the dirty buggers from Atalanta. First, they take my beloved Jamie Vardy. Forcing me to bring on another player. And I can't even shout. Okay, that's Vasquez with the corner. Right. Okay, come short, come in. Who is this? Grassi, you got the... What is that? Samianto. Okay, good. We got dribblers. Come on, dribble. Hey, what the hell? Oi! It's a game. Yes, it's a dude. They come on a screw up, man. Defending. Musa Sissoko with a goal. Cremonense with the 3-1. They go deep. They change the plot. I'm supposed to go near post. That's not near post. That's supposed to be a short corner routine, but apparently they changed it on me. They changed it on me all the way. They confused me, man. Vasquez, what are you doing? Coming here with he called his own audible in the game. The player called his own audible. Look at that face. Look at this game, man. Cremonense beating Atalanta. 0.35 XG for Atalanta. You know why? It's nothing, no. It's this. OP formation. The OP formation is too defensive. But what we did with the opposition instructions is correct. Let's be nice to them. Okay. Brilliant. Cremonense, Atalanta, we keep them smelling our ass. Yes, they're smelling our ass, man. Napoli beating Lecce, Inter beating Udinese, Cremonense with a fantastic win over Atalanta. As we continue our great start to the season. We're only 2 points behind the table toppers. The table toppers are Inter Milan, Fiorentina, AS Roma, Napoli, Cremonense. Como is also doing quite well. Look at that. Let's see if, I think I know why, I know why. I don't get a match preparation because apparently I don't go to the inbox. Yesterday I was doing the inbox a lot, right? So maybe that's what SI want me to do. We wanted to read the inbox. Okay, all right. Shit. Go click everything. Okay. Yeah, press continue. No, don't want. I have to put my mouse here. Useful, right? Yeah, bring Bono into A. You never know, no? I'll probably give Bono a start. Bono and Kolo. Can you imagine a starting 11 with Bono, Kolo? We need our own song. Torino 2-2, Cagliari, Pisa, Roma winning. Look at Cremonense, man. It is a Gambit system. They absolutely love the Gambit system. I'm telling you guys, Gambit is strong. Very strong tactic. As long as either that or the game is too easy. Which I think is also true. It does make writing a guide for FM26 pretty much a non-starter, no? Because people are gonna go, what's the point, man? What's the point? The game is so easy. We need a guide for this. No need my guides anymore. All right. Let's go to shift minus. I think that's the inbox again. Pavesi reports of Bono, baby. He's improved significantly over the last 2 months, considerably improved in off the ball, has earned match experience at a high level. Okay, that's it. Bono, you're coming to the first team, man. Squad, move to the senior squad. Bono joined the senior squad. We got to give Bono the due recognition that he deserves. With that name, he's a shoo-in for the first team. He's a shoo-in for the first team. Hey, anybody's been following my channel long enough. You know that if you got a nice name, right? You play for the first team. I select players based on their name. Other people select based on their attributes. No, you're Bono, you play the first team. Okay. We see match preparation for the first time, right? There's so few that the news items, there's so few that they even give you a scroll bar for one item. So we know that we've got a strong possibility. Every day, look, there's so many news items. They gave us a scroll bar for just one news item. Let's just check. There's only one. And we have a fucking scroll bar for one. The Gambit, yeah, we see the Gambit system. Hey, baby. Okay, build up. We do progression or build up. Who are we playing? Yeah, I was so scared of missing this. I don't even know who we are playing, though. It'd be good, right? If they tell you this inside match preparation. Sir, we are playing against league leaders, Inter Milan, AC Milan. We are playing AC Milan next. Perhaps your match preparation has rotated. Hey, you should have put it there. You should have put it there. Because I was so scared of clicking the continue button. Mid block fine. No, we do attacking corner, defending corners. That's it. That's it. Thank you very much. We are playing Genoa Cricket and Football Club. Oh, no, lovely. Next time I should read that. Any Merlin in FM26? Merlin? What Merlin? I never had a tactical. The player Merlin. Yeah, there are a few. Last year also there are a lot. Yeah, they definitely got Merlins. Merlin. Yeah. Merlin Rowe, Everton, Quentin Merlin, Reigns. We got this guy, Quentin Merlin from Rounds. We need trio, wingback, overview. Okay lah. Action. Fully scout the player. Kim Pegmone. Yes, I'm live today. Live. So, looking at this. Cremonense, right now, we lost 2 games. That's not too bad. But we're 5th in the table using Gambit. Remember, this team was 1,000 to 1. Now they're 600 to 1. Apparently, the odds have been changing while we've been managing this club. So, this is good. What's this? Managers secure. Oh, this is cool, right? Now we can actually check like this as well. So let's see who's in danger of losing his job here. Job security, secure, stable, secure. Nobody here. What? I'm very secure. No, nice. Win percentage. So the win percentages are purely 72%. Allegri's win percentage is 12%. He's still stable. He's on the verge, man. He's on the cusp, baby. Our win percentage, Profeto Popo is 55%. Okay lah, not too bad. Considering the fact that we are not favourites to... We expected us to go down, right? Finally, West Ham win the match. Yeah. I'm going to be calling the stream soon. Yeah. Kingsborn, 442. Wow, that's a real good question, man. I don't even remember my Kingsborn tactic now. But 442 definitely strong. Football Manager. Yeah, you should play it. Basically, any tactic that was decent or strong, good in Football Manager 24. But Kingsborn, you played exactly the same way in and out of possession. Don't play a Kingsborn 4-2-4, that kind of thing. Just play the same way. I'm more and more I'm gravitating towards, you know what? Playing the same tactic in possession, out of possession. Slowly, you know. Yeah. I know there are some very good out of possession shapes, but you can actually go into the game and then use that out of possession, like, you know, your defensive one towards the latter half of the game, right? Close things down. Yeah. Well, so far I've been playing like this. It works. Tracking winger, they come back. Pressing centre back, they will, pressing central midfielder rather. They will jump on this side, pressing fullback. So it's basically I create like a pincer movement. Hey, pincer movement. Somebody got military training here, man. Pincer movement here. There's a pincer movement here. And then there's the Great Wall is over here. We got pincer movements, man, in this tactic. Does mentality affect other? Yeah, it still does, Iron Robin. Yeah, the 6 main things is still affecting. Look, the match engine has not changed that much. Yep. Okay, so we got Vardy. We refuse to let Vardy rest. Come on, Vardy. You can do this, man. Into the breach we go. Next game. I do a screen midfielder also. They make winger become screening central midfielder. Up to you if you want to. I probably would not move a winger into the central position because then there's nobody to track the opposition fullback. I'd rather have my winger track whoever is playing on that flank. Maybe it's a fullback, whatever, they just go track. So whoever they track the danger. That way I can create a press, you see, on that side. See what I mean? He's tracking and then we squeeze. I mean, they should have come in and done a better job, but that was a goal. So the guy is tracking, so he cannot pass inside, right? And then we have another guy coming from that side. So, and then what we have is the pressing fullback. He's the one that comes in and tries to win the ball. So here we go. Good work from Sissoko. Now he gets the ball. He comes inside. Damn it. He still managed to get away. Not bad are these players. Ellison. Oh, lovely. Carboni. He's going to try and shoot, I think. Oh, set it up. Oh, missed. Huh? How did they miss from there, man? Okay, we are getting too confident for our own good now. What are they playing? They're playing a 4-2-3-1. They're getting around my team very easily. Turati, Pazara. Let's see how we do build out. I can't change very much. I keep it simple. Grassi. Nice work to Vardy. Vardy, nice ball to Grassi. Grassi out to Pazara. Nice. Pazara in. Beautiful. Through the lines. Vanderput setting up. Zerbin. And okay, not too bad. This is, you know what's wrong with this? Tell you as I told you guys that you're screwing things up with the frames per second. Look at that. 12 frames per second only. Capping at 60 here, but not on the 3D, you know. They really, like, who cares about this? What we end up here is 32 frames per second. Then it goes up, 36, 37. Oh, what a ball to Vardy. Come on. Ooh. Make manager sideline view? I hope they do. Yeah. It's possible because the files are quite accessible first time. But because traditionally, SI have always made the animation engine files accessible. Not the match engine files. But some genius out there is probably going to say, you know what, we have improved the match engine. But actually what they've done is they just only touched the animation engine. That's it. Yeah. Because you can make the ball into a big beach ball, right? There's been something we've been able to do since the days of FM. I don't know, ever since we get 3D. Because the animation engine is always That layer is something that you can edit. Guys, we are already leading 1-0. Wadi had a great start to the season, but has failed to live up to all his potential. But we are loyal to Mr. Jamie Vardy. Second goal coming up. November put. Oh, Bashioroto. Grassi. Pazala does well. Oh, what a move from Jamie Vardy. Is he offside? I don't know, no. Should he get this game? I'll tell most people no. Yeah, I wouldn't get this game. It's not a graphic card issue. Yeah, definitely not a graphics card. I've optimized my card a few times. I've been doing this since... I've been playing these games for much longer than most people. So I've seen the different tweaks to the graphic engine. I've actually played this game on 120 FPS. Yeah. So I know that this locking in is affecting the RTX cards. My card is an RTX card. So basically asking my F1 car to use a school road. What do you expect? If you tell an F1 car to use a school road, eventually the F1 car will start having issues. See, now it's okay. Nah, now it's 60 FPS. So if you want to get this game, I would say give it some time. December, I'll wait. That's my honor. In fact, Tuesday, right? When I do a review, I'm going to say that, no? I'll tell people I wouldn't get the game. Because 2 reasons why. First, and this is a big reason, you've got a very good 3D match engine, but you're capping the FPS at 60. That's like a sellout to all the guys who've got really good RTX cards. No, I really mean that, no. So if they don't do something about it, I will just say it, man. I'm go like, oh, so my first video is gonna be like that. Second thing is like, there's no okay. The very fact that you have to wait for international matchment in January means you shouldn't be paying full ticket price for this game. You should be paying the discounted price that will come in January as a Christmas present. It might get discounted then. That's when you buy the game. Because right now it feels like all you're doing with this game is your narrative has to change as well. Like there are certain things we could do in previous editions of this game that we can't do now because the gameplay has changed. So in certain areas, I think SI have changed the rules of the game. Yeah, so you got to ask yourself whether you like that or not. I think on the whole, right, there's so many nice features in this game. There are so many nice features. Like the transfer room in and transfer room out is a fantastic. Hey! Nile Lana, thank you for the raid, man. Welcome into the stream, guys. So, we're doing Cremonense. We're using my Gambit system with Cremonense, and we're trying to see whether the Gambit system is going to smash teams here as well, because it's been smashing quite a few teams, man. Only discounted on Black Friday. Yeah, so if somebody were to come to me and ask me, do I buy Football Manager 36? I'll say no, don't buy it. Not because of anything else. I mean, look, the game is not bad, but you're getting kind of like getting half a game. Why do you want to pay like that price for this game? Right, we're until December, January, when the winter content update comes out. If you see World Cup inside there, because this is a World Cup year. Yeah, that's the first thing. The match engine is the same from Football Manager 24. So if you kind of know what the match engine is, you'll be fine as well. Yeah. Yeah, Robin Autumn, you're right. Game is almost in alpha. Yeah, and a lot of the thing is this, like, it's like the whole world is testing the game for Football Manager as free beta testers. I mean, I hate to say this, but that's how it feels like. Like, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say it. Like, don't you guys feel that? I kind of feel it, man. I mean, like, they cancelled FM25. Remember, they canceled because it wasn't played. According to them, they didn't like the user interface, and I'm going like, okay, like how much difference could have been? Because you go to FM26, right? Suddenly it's like a hybrid FM24 and a hybrid FM26. It's like we have to save the day kind of thing. The great feature is transfer room. I'm going to say this right now. Transfer room is such a good feature that it's going to feel like a cheat code, because you can actually now find players even more easily than you could previously, especially if you're a lower league manager. And I'm going to be doing a lower league save. I'm going to be doing a lower league save with in a Serie A. Either Serie A or probably not Serie A, because Serie A has got these annoying registration rules. Now we're going to Germany. Germany is the best place. So I'm going to do a lower league save. I'll probably take some German club and bring them to the top again. That would be a good one. Serie A is the very confusing registration rule, like first in, first out kind of thing they have there. Yeah, so guys, tactically, there's no difference from here. Look, my tactical system is damn straightforward. In possession, out of possession. It's using common sense stuff in football. Right? Tracking winger. Drop into a 4-5-1. Yeah, and the best part is this is traditionally a mid-block system, right? So it's been a mid-block system since it first appeared. Most teams play this as a mid-block anyway in real life. So all I do is I go inside here, and it's a out of possession. It's a mid-block, and I look at my trigger press. So it's important to understand, right? Don't fall into the trap of thinking that meta is like play much more often. I said it's how I feel. Some people might disagree with me, but hey man, I got Cremonense, baby. Look at what Cremonense are doing. Cremonense, no, they are favorites to go relegated, and now 4-1 up on Genoa. That's why I only plan to get FM27 just watch it. Hey, I mean, Marcus, you're more than welcome to come in. And Tuesday, we're going to do the Twitch stream. I'm going to manage 2 teams concurrently at the same time. One a men's team and one a women's team. Both of them going to be using the same tactic. Let's see what happens to them. Sure. How are you, brother? Good thing you use my link to get extra discount. Kim Pick Money, you're lucky. Yeah, and this is how I felt about the game, right? I didn't even share my fanatical link with people. They had to ask me personally for it. I just went like, no, you don't buy the game. That's me, Grassy, look at him, playmaker. Yeah, look, the match engine only improved this week. Last week, the match engine was, what was it? Everybody was dribbling past everyone else. Luwadi setting up our playmaker. What a miss. And this other thing is they kept the FPS at what? At this rate. I'm going to drop it down to high. I'm going to take out the render after this. I'm going to try to take off the render scale. I'm going to bring the render scale down because if you're using RTX cards, right, they have a custom render, right? You can bring it up to 200%, right? If you have problems with the graphics in the game, what you do is you do what I'm about to do, right? Okay, so I shouldn't have. I'm using RTX 4080, man. This is happening because they capped the console speed. They capped the FPS so that this game is playable on console. So we're going to go back in here. I'm going to do this. Where's the preferences? There we go, preferences. We got the graphics quality. Detail. Okay, so let's go to match day. Bang. So my graphics quality is... So mine is custom, right? So mine is actually set to this. Okay, so I'm going to drop this down to 125. Dial this down. And I leave this as it is. Yeah. For you guys, when you play the game, right? So what you do is, the render scale, the one I just adjusted, brought it from 200 to 125. You set yours to 125. And then the sliders at the bottom, that's where you play with first. You set them like shadow quality. You don't need it, especially if you're running a mid-end PC, right? The shadow quality in the game, you just set it to normal. Don't set it to ultra. Yeah. This is the one that's going to cause a lot of rigs speed issues. So if you come in here, right, Process match day, right? This is what I find. Here, set it to medium. Texture quality is set it to medium. It's because I'm using, I'm using what I'm using. Yeah. Stupid. Why you use lossless scaling for this game? What do you mean lossless scaling? I don't know what you mean by lossless scaling. I don't think you can use lossless scaling with this game. They lower price of $40 with this game, quality it is fair. I think what they should do is basically they shouldn't. I don't think they should have done that. Regina Wave. Oh my god, where are you, man? Are you here? I haven't seen Regina Wave in ages. Where Regina Wave is here. I know, I was like, Regina Wave. I didn't see Regina Wave's message. I'm seeing a lot of messages, but Regina's Wave message. Oh, there. How do you like FM26? I just above that only. I've said it before. FM26, there are some things good about FM26 and there's some things not so good. Okay, I'll tell you what, the worst thing about FM26 right now, hands down, the worst thing is the one thing that we will all need to play this game. Like, for the hardcore players, right, like me, this is the worst feature in the game. The worst, hands down the worst feature. Why? Goals per game. What is this supposed to mean? You put a graph like that, no value here, no value here, no value here. It just got one. Low scoring clinical shooting conversion rate. What the conversion rate is this? What is the value here and what's the value here and what's the value here and what's the value here? No value. So you come in here and it's like relational thing, no? So all I know is Cremonense are fantastic at scoring goals. We are the best. Okay. But I won't know what the goals per game is and I won't know what the conversion rate is. Okay. So there's one. Then the other thing is we don't have a lot of information that we used to have, like shot maps, like where all the goals are coming. I mean, where all the goals are coming from. Their formation analysis. I know I've used some different tactics and these have not been accurate. But so far this one, I mean, this is obvious. I've been using 4-3-3. Goal analysis, this not really helpful. For me, it's not very helpful. Like, it's one thing to know where all your goals are coming from, but what I actually want is my XG per shot, but it's not here. It was here earlier, no? But this is hands down. So for me, you're playing this game in a different way. When it comes to data, you can't print out the data as well. So last time we could print out the data, create our own data hubs, right? Which is what I did. I created my own Dr. JIT tool. You can export and then you can do your own data hubbing. But they don't give you that option now. So we still don't have this. So all the data that I have here, like this, I got this custom view right now for Moneyball. So I got my Moneyball view. I can't use this. Okay, no Control P. Control P opens this up now. So print screen is gone. So what I end up doing is looking at these numbers. And then if you go to the recruitment, right, player database. Let's come to player database, right. I remember there was a problem here. Let me check. Let's go to short list. Okay. Let me see if I'm right. Insert column, stats. They've even removed, right? Last time what I used to do is I used to come in here and do my deeper data-driven analysis of players in my shortlist. Now the data is not available anymore. So what's happened is that we are forced into a data hub which is not fit for purpose. And then you come out, you have to go to a player database. This is also, you can't do that here as well. So stats is just general stats, game win ratio, expected assists, expected goals assists. That's it. You don't have any of the league numbers anymore. So this is the reason why I think, right, for me personally speaking, if I cannot in good faith recommend this game, I can't. Because I wouldn't play it. I'm only playing it because I'm streaming and people want to see. And I think that in certain cases you guys want my opinion, right? Yeah, this is really for a game meant for a person who only wants to play the game for maybe 1 or 2 seasons. That's it. But for somebody who's like wants to play for 3,000 hours, there's nothing to hold me to 3,000 hours. So I won't even play this game for 200 hours. I'll play this game for 5 hours, 10 hours, and that's it. You know, I win the league title. Okay, yes, we go and play another game, not challenging at all. Okay, this is what I mean. No, will this game hold my interest for more? I'm telling you, this is the truth. I've been playing World of Warcraft and I'm not streaming. I don't play this game. I play World of Warcraft, and that's the truth. Every time I do content for this thing, I keep asking myself, is it really worth it? Is it something I really want to do? So I've got to come up with gimmicky stories in my head, you know, like to actually do that. But the things that I love to do, I can't do them. So that's why I feel so strongly that I would never recommend this game to anyone. I would say if you want to play this game as a hardcore player who enjoys data-driven searches, who enjoys being able to manipulate data in the way so that you can understand your players better, or even feel a greater immersion with the use of shouts, then please play FM24. Don't touch this game. Wait for it to become something in FM20 or 29, because it's not going to happen in 20. I'm telling you, even FM27, you won't see it. This game is so far from being a worth. It's like it has a potential. It has like even potential, right? I don't give this game 5-star potential. No, it's like maybe 3.5. Whereas FM24 is a 4.5-star game, because the amount of things in that game, it actually, if they had taken this 3D engine, right, or this animation engine and put it into FM24, it would have, and the transfer room and put it to FM24, fantastic. Problem for Football Manager SI was that the chalkboard in that game and their data hub was like giving 2 sets of information. So SI had to make a decision, right? They built this new data hub, and then they've got the chalkboard. They give them the last 5 matches and the passes and the distribution of passes, which I don't know. And you could actually go into it and then, you know, link up and see who are the 5 players who created the goal scoring opportunity. You could see the whole passing sequence. They actually took the whole thing out in favor of a data hub, which was only at the most, right, for me, a 4 out of 10. So yeah, see, the problem is like when you go into, I know there are a lot of people out there that disagree with me and say, no, like, you know, I like the data hub. I like the data. I say, yeah, you like the data hub because it simplifies a lot of things, but it's all reactive news. So I can't recommend this game, man. I play the game, yeah, I like the graphics. I do like hey, I'll tell you something, I love the UI. I really like the UI in this game. I like tiles by nature, okay? I like being able to navigate with bookmarks as well. So these features, I like the transfer room. I like the match day experience, okay? The graphics and all that, beautiful. I like the match engine. I do. But so much of what made the game great is not here. Yeah. This feels like, you know, oh, okay, you know, sometimes when you meet somebody, they're very good looking, but they have got no substance. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is a beautiful game with no substance. It has, I don't think it's going to get that much better by Christmas. What could they have? What will they add by Christmas? They will add, okay, if they improve the data hub, maybe. Okay, I know that they had the last 5 shots in the game, but it's been taken out for some reason. Yeah, it was there. And SI don't really, like, you know, I actually saw it in the game. Like, I found it and I couldn't find it again. So I think it was a feature that was in the game that was taken out. Where the XG shots. Now I can't see it anymore. I don't know where it is. So it must have been removed. So that is definitely going to be coming back, I think. And I suspect that if they improve the data hub and they give us the option, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. There's like scouting, we cannot use data sets to search for players. You don't even have, you can't even export filters. You create filters, right? You can't even export filters. And then you go to match day, right? Like now. Okay, let's go to match day, right? Match squad. Let's go to tactics, right? Okay. All right. Simple things that you can't even save your 11. Where's your 11? You can't even pick your 11, no? Your quick pick or restriction pick, rotation. You can't create. You know how important an 11 is in a lower league save? In a lower league save, right, your first 11 and the second is very important because half the time you don't know the players. Now, when we go into this game, during a match, right, we can't even see their attributes. Right, we can't mask over. So if you know the team, it's not an issue. But when you're doing like those kind of long-term saves, or these saves where you are managing an underdog, you never managed that team before, then it becomes quite a challenge. So I think the game has potential, but to say that this game is, I don't think it's I'm just being honest. Will I buy this game for myself? No way, man. I'll wait until. I basically don't think you should buy the game. You should just give it. You should just try the demo out. I mean, I'm being honest here. I wouldn't buy the game. And a lot of QL. They didn't spend 4 to 5 years on it already. They were on Dragonfly from 22, no? Okay. But I think this UI, I don't think they had a POC, proof of concept. Meaning, when I say proof of concept, means a UI that is playable. Okay? Until this year. That's what I believe. I believe the playable UI only came this year. Before that, it was just some airy-fairy, let's draw a bit diagram, this is what it's going to look like, this is what it's going to look like. They're still discussing phases. Nobody did it. And I suspect they must have used because nowadays you can actually export code, right? Using AI, you know. You can actually migrate code using AI. And I suspect what SI might have done is they might have migrated code using AI from legacy to new. And that caused them a lot of headaches. Somebody out there must have convinced them that it could work. And they must have gone for it. Poor thing. Doesn't work that way. But that's just conjecture on my part. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, we played Grassy here, right? Grassy is injured. Oh my God, poor guy. So we gotta make sure we got individual training, injury rehab, agility and balance. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this guy as well. Training. Yeah, both of them are gonna do that. So that means we play Paero here. Yeah. Then Don Johnson. That's his name. Like, I mean, I know I sound a bit critical about SI and the game and all that, but it's me. Maybe I'm just hypercritical. I don't like to think I'm hypercritical too. I'm not hypercritical, am I? But I'm not. I'm being honest. Don't buy the game. I don't know. No, I'm waiting to give my review of the game when the full game comes out. But if this was the full game, don't wait until December. Because they have to address so many things about the game. But I'm gonna do my review. Let's see what happens on Tuesday. I'm gonna try the game out and then I'm gonna give my review straight away. My review will come out within few hours of me playing the game. Because it's not gonna be the match engine. Yeah. It's underwhelming. I rather have honesty than confidence. Yeah, it's nice. Nothing in this game, there is nothing here that is. I mean, I don't blame them for wanting to go console direction. Come on, 80% of their profits are coming from console. That I don't blame them because and then they have Sega as their overlords. You think the overlords are gonna say, hey, you know what? You focus on your PC base. Of course not, right? They will not ever let that happen. So the overlords will want them to concentrate on console, 100%. So I don't blame them, and we need the console sales so that they can improve the game as well. Because, I mean, making more money is only good news for the PC side of things, because they can invest more money into it, right? So I'm all for improving console experience. Plus, I've been wanting to play this game with a gamepad for like 10 years. So I'm all for it. The only issue I have with the game is things like this right now, right? So small things are bugging me, but they're all small. But look at this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this word. Like, see, these shadows are flickering, right? Yeah, it's all flickering, man. That's RTX. That's because of what I'm using. So I'm not the only one who's noticed this, no. All the guys who have RTX cards have noticed this. All the 4080s. And those 4080s are those expensive cards. Oi! Second goal, no. I'm already at what I think would be a realistic speed. What they're missing is the one speed setup. I'm playing 125. Then after this, they go to this, 175. Oh my god, this is even faster. You thought that one was fast, but watch this. What they're lacking is the real human speed, which is 150. See, this is too fast. This is way too fast. What a goal. What a goal from Demi-GOD. They are taking this, their ducks to water with this tactic, Gambit. I would agree the game isn't really a step where it's worth the full FM, but I think it's probably better than FM Day by Christmas. I do think a lot of people look at FM to roast in the guys. No, I think when you look at FM24, right, also you have to look at this, right? You have to compare FM24 with its stock UI with this game. You cannot think of FM24 with the custom UI, all the skins. You got to remove all the skins for the equation. Because the stock UI for FM24 isn't that good, no? The only reason why FM24 stock UI people have so fond memories of FM24 is because of skins that make the game look good. If you remove the stock UI, if you compare FM24 without skins, right, to this, right, I would say this game looks much better. The only difference is FM24 has more features than this game. Yeah. This game is just I feel it's Football Manager light. Yeah. It's not that bad, like it's not that bad. For me, the data hub right now, they have to on the data hub. They got to make sure the data hub, they bloody hell. I suspect the guy who's working on the data hub team, right, he might have left SI. Because it feels like they needed somebody and he's not there. Yeah. SI Clear took a lot of learnings. Yeah, they did. But the thing is here, right? Okay, I give you like small little things that are wrong with the game. But then you see, most people, most guys, they won't notice it. Okay, they won't notice it because they don't use these features. They don't look at these numbers. Some of them don't even understand what the numbers mean. The data hub is just buggy, correct? It is buggy. But for me, the data hub is there's no numbers on the X and the Y axis, so it's not useful at all for me. And the fact is, you can't tell who's in the data hub, right? You got to check out the place. Oh man, our Cremonese team is doing well, man. Demi-GOD should have been playing. That's the S-man. He didn't play him every game. I think SI have got a lot more to do. RO right now. I'm looking at my GPU, right? Look at my GPU. Okay, now it's because we're in the menu side of the game, right? Yeah, so we go into the address the team, talk. And then there's all these dips to black in the screen. It's very annoying. Okay, I'm at 60 FPS. Locked in nicely. Okay. Cause I'm not allowed, I can't even use the full features of the game, no. Yeah. I can't push it. GPU, look at my GPU. It's like I am forced to drive my F1 car on a school road. My F1 car is being driven on a school road right now. Now we're still in this screen, so there's no graphics to talk about, right? Okay, let's watch out. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe we go into like bloody comprehensive or whatever. Okay, comprehensive. There's more highlights to show you. Okay, there we go. Okay, 60 FPS. Look at my GPU go out 69, 70. That's about it. Happy. Like, I feel like my F1 car, right? It's like when you drive your sports car on a road where the speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. That's how it feels like right now. That's how I feel. So it's a bit annoying, but it's okay. I can live with it. This I understand why. I know why this is the case. It's because of consoles. Yeah, it's okay, you know. I'm fine with it. But the learning curve for this game in terms of tactics very low. It's going to be very, very low for people. I don't think there's going to be much of an issue for most people. I think you shouldn't get too worked out about this in and out of possession roles and stuff like that. All you got to do is worry about where those players are running to. So if you go into this game and you're going like, I want to create a tactic, which role should I use? What you do is you look at the roles and where they move. That's it. And you'll be fine after that. So right now, right, if I wanted to make a chain, like if I want to substitute somebody, right, I come in here, right, this is the part that drives me nuts. Like if you're a lower league save, your chances are you won't know every player. So I have to actually number my players by the jersey numbers. So first 1 to 11, first choice players. Then 12 to 22, right, is second choice players. Then players who are 50 and higher, they're only there because we need to fill up the numbers on the bench. That's it. Oh, laughing, you know. Oh, ball. Missed. So nice. Okay, here comes Okoye. Nice. Cremonense doing well with the tactic. Yeah, no, we don't have to watch bloody comprehensive. Man. Comprehensive is too long. The highlights mode as well is too long. Barbarella. Okay, nice work from Barbarella. Setting up Sissoko. Finds Pizzala. He's going to try his best to do something with that ball. Look, we are doing okay, but too far. Strange highlight, man. Oh, Zaniolo has been sent off. First time a red card like that. They showed a highlight. They showed a replay, man. Zaniolo has been sent off for a really rash. That's nice. I actually like that because now last time they don't do that. No replay for red card. I would have probably have 3K hours of FF26 graphics and features. Now I can make tactics, but I know information. Yeah. Exactly. There's no other information about your tactics. Tell you how good your tactics are. Nothing. There's no feel-good factor anymore. Like sometimes you look at a tactic and you go like, this tactical system creates like 6 clear-cut chances for me for a game, right? Now I can't tell you. When I look at my tactic, right, I won't be able to tell you where all my majority of my shots are going to come from anymore. Nope. And then last time we used to have XG chain. We can actually come up with an XG chain from in FM3. You can't do that here as well. Meaning I can actually link up and tell you who are my top goals, who are the guys who are always involved in goal scoring chances. Yeah, that's it. Another nice Cremonense win for Cremonense. Vardy again scoring goals. Vardy has been doing okay, goal scoring. So he's got In 7 appearances, he scored 4 goals, created 7.2 assists in the league. He had a hat-trick, but then that was it. So altogether, he's at 8 appearances, 7 goals, and 2 assists. I mean, looking at Jamie Vardy at 38 years old, this is quite impressive, no, for him. Attributes. Good win. Cremonense now second on the table. Fiorentina beating Bologna. Sassuolo drawing the Cagliari. Inter 1-1 to Lecce. Pisa beating Atalanta. What a result, man. Our fixture is looking healthy now. We had this loss to Napoli, but then we came back and beat Atalanta. We traveled away to Genoa, then we beat Udinese at home. Now we got Lecce, Hellas, Verona. Not bad. What about this? Do they have a... This is nice. Manager... Costa. This is a bit of an improvement from last year's UI. So they actually, last time all we had was this, right? Now we actually have this. We also had this, but now at least we can, I suspect, I go from game to game and then we can see match reports. Not too bad. But here now we can't customize this as well. That's okay. I mean, small things. Turn on the mic, you're muted. So let's look at recruitment focuses. Sorry, I have asthma, so I cough too much. Turn on the mic, you're muted. Player detail screen must be the screen they spend the most time on, especially I like the player details now. There are a lot of things about the game that I will say are good now, but whether it's enough to make up for the rest of the game, I don't know. Yeah. This is nice. Right? I mean, I can spend time looking at players and then it's not too bad. So, not too bad. I know some of this information here, I do like it. I'm not saying it's bad, but so little. There's a lot of things that are missing in the game. Yeah, a lot of things are missing. Let me hold on. My use setup. I don't know. Maybe they should just make every pop-up window become full screen and a little slightly bigger, or maybe scalable. Everybody's a bit unhappy. Yeah. No one is. I mean, a lot of people are unhappy. Mentoring. We didn't create any mentoring rules, right? Just create one. Auto select for fun. Let's put on mentoring rules. See what happens. This is nice, right? It's quite cool. Now it's automatic, tree. You create a second mentoring group. Look at that. They create a new mentoring group. I mean, you can, oh, that's it. No more. So the game does a pretty decent job. See what I mean? That's a small thing. So you close the window, you get kicked out of there. Hey, Mad Scientist, you're right. I miss touchline shots a lot. I do. I just don't feel so attached to this game. I just don't. I can't sink my teeth into it. I hate this. Like, dynamics, right? Like, I mean, this is okay. I mean, there's one, team, the hierarchy, this one. This is the most annoying screen I've ever come across in my entire life of playing the game. No, they want to take us away from lists and they give us the longest list in the game. I mean, this is one place for scroll bars, man. This is like a lot. Like, why can't you just do a pyramid, man? I just hard to feel connected to this game. This is like one of those games you can only play for like honestly, right? Yeah, it's a game. It's a beautiful game with no substance. Hey, Gringo, how are you, man? Yeah, this has become a game where it's it's not Football Manager, it's Tactics Manager. Tactics Manager. That's it. They should call this Football Tactics Manager. Because that's all it is. Dump a tactic, play, dump a tactic, play, buy the best players. It's just playing by the numbers. This game is going to encourage people to play more by the numbers than any other thing. All you got to do is scout the players, because scouting is not super easy. You're going to find players left, right, and center. So easy to find players, now. It's like, no joke, no. You got recruitment, transfer room, in transfer room out, like this you can find. I mean, I even found a goalkeeper that can play as a striker. Ha! Apparently in the game you can do that. It was so hilarious. I think that was in my other stream, right? You guys, I don't know, some of you were not here. I think those of you who were here when I did the transfer room in, right? And then I got them to get me a bunch of goalkeepers who play as strikers, in possession goalkeeper, out of possession striker, and we had 15 recommendations. I was like, huh? My reaction was, what? So it's so easy to find players. It's like, it's crazy right now. And it's like, especially in lower league saves, right? All you can do is come here. If you're a lower league manager, you find players left, right, and center. Look at, they're all within your budget. Most of them are within my budget because I have a budget, transfer budget 8 million, right? Look at the number of players. I mean, of course, there are some that I can't get, but look at this group here. It's quite a number. So you could do quite well with this save. Yeah, I have to admit, Squad Planner is definitely useful for me. Yeah, I like Squad Planner. For the first time in a long time, I like Squad Planner. And then they took out some of the stuff, right, that annoyed me last season. Last season on FM 24, right, I was so noisy about certain things, one of the things I complained about in FM 24 was the data. Because the data was not consistent. So I used to make a lot of noise internally. I was like, you can't, this data is wrong. This data is wrong. So I can be one of the moaniest fellas because if I'm involved in checking things out, right, or if I want to try and help the game and they invite me in for some questions, I'll be direct. I'll say, this is crap, this is crap, this is crap. I'm like that. So this is a lot better because they've taken away all the other stuff that's not important, because there are statistics here that made no sense. Absolutely no sense. Like, why would you have performance standards for a senior team player and a junior team player, but they're both not, they're not the same. His XG and goals for the main senior team are not the same as the guy who's playing in the youth team, right? Yeah. So okay, I like this. I think this is quite good. Yeah, this is not bad, lah. Yeah. This is one usable screen for me. Yeah. Although it's okay. Although I don't think this is necessary. We could have just gone in here, right click, like stuff like this, right? Could have been just a bar at the bottom here. Yeah. Well, we'll see. They got 2 more days, and then I don't think this game is going to change very much in the next 2 days. In the next 2 days, they're not going to change very much for this game. Yeah. So if anybody has high hopes of saying, hey, you know what, I think we're going to get some nice new things coming in the next couple of days, not happening. Yeah. I think that there are going to be different people, different views about the game. I just happen to have my views. I think it's not bad. It can be better. But the data hub for me is unusable. I hate to say this, but the data hub is completely useless for the nerds. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I can't use the data hub. And for me, that's a major thing. No? Yeah. I haven't even showed you what Ubda is. They haven't fixed this yet, no? I've been cracking so many jokes about this, right? on Twitter, internally, everywhere. I see it. I put it in my videos. They haven't addressed this, no? The elephant in the room. Ubda. There's no such statistic in the game of football, okay? It's called OPPDA, opposition passes per defensive action. Yeah. But I think this one hopefully they get addressed. But interestingly now, it's 13.48. Maybe they take a long time for them to start calculating properly. I think as well. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know. I got a lot of theories, but this should be different. Yeah. So far so good. Our team played quite well. But like here, this is not my team. Sorry. Our team played quite well. And I go to the wrong team. Okay, there we go. So is this helpful for most people? I think for some people it might be. For me, it's X attempts, XG, how many players got the goal scoring positions. This is just what XG means anyway, right? 0.6. So how many shots did he have? This is what I want to know, right? So if XG is 0.6, right, means he took a shot. Okay? I want to know how many shots he had. But they give me shot percentage. I'm like, dude, do you know that what's more valuable here is actually number of shots? Why? If he had 100 shots for 0.6 xg, it means he's been trying to shoot from really small, like very poor positions. Okay. If he's 0.6 and he had 2 shots, man, he's getting into very good goal scoring positions. That's the information I get. But why would they want to give me this? Shot percentage 50%. I'm still trying to figure out how many shots he made, right? Shots that hit the woodwork, 0. This must be for RDF or Aaron. This is probably for Aaron. Because there was a time, right? RDF, right? Aaron was complaining about a lot of his shots hitting the woodwork, right? So they must have put in this. Okay, like, we'll show you this. They don't have like a shot percentage. I don't know, hopefully. Any shots here? No, don't have. It's not for the football nerd on this game. What is Ubda in football? I don't know. Ubda in football. Hey, Ubda or the opposition plays, but the mini can vary, That's it. FF24 was Woodwork Simulator. It was definitely Woodwork Simulator. But this is not too bad. We did quite well, no. Our team, using Gambit, right, is in Europe. It's doing some serious damage, man. Gambit. Huh? This is the first time I've seen this. I clicked it and it became like this. Wow. That's amazing. That's 2 scroll windows. Wait, let me close this again. Maybe it's a bug. Yeah, man, it's 2 scroll windows. So we got season preview stages. Stages is the whole thing. Today is the XG table. So XG table will tell us who's leading the league in goal scoring chances, right? So 16 goal scoring chances. I mean, it should be 16 goals, but I look at it as like this, right? My scoring, right, is extremely good, no? Okay, this would tell me that I'm outperforming my XG, right? Okay. It also tells me this is very valuable information. It tells me that I'm scoring from very, very tight angles. Is possibly I'm scoring from very tight angles. Either my scorers are very, very good, right? And they are, because this would mean like, okay, he's got an XG of 0.2 and he's already scored like 3 goals, for example, or 2 goals, right? That's more than normal. And so it just means that we're gonna have a bad run of luck now. We can't always be scoring fantastic goals from impossible angles. So there's 2 teams that are running through this, Fiorentina and us. So 12 is not too bad. And then XGA is the inverse of the other one. Okay, not too bad. 10. Okay. We give away goal scoring chances, but not too many. We can go and remember where we were. We were, and I think this has changed. We were 1,000 to 1, now it's 800 to 1. The Dream 11, Martinez, Pulisic, Kanan, McTominay, De Bruyne, Hakan, Bastoni, Bremer, and none of them my players. Ubda. That's Ubda in WWE. All Overweight Professional Deadboard Association. That sounds like me, man. You all are having fun with my AI. You know, you guys can have a chat with my AI, right? Can I have quizzes and all that stuff, right? I think we're giving it to you guys. Are you guys having too much fun? So how many of you are actually playing Football Manager 26 right now? How many of you, honestly, you're watching streams just to get the idea what the game is like, right? I know some of you are. I think some of you are looking at the game and asking yourself questions as whether you want to buy the game or not. If it was me, probably not. Nice to look at. Match engine fun. But cannot keep you going. That's the sad thing about this game. No hook. No hook. I want to say nice things. The UI is nice. The user experience is terrible. Still terrible. Too many... they have to add a lot of QL features into this game. They won't be fixing it. Thinking of getting a refund. Yeah, you got time still. I'm definitely going to be suffering with all of you. But I don't want this to be like FM11. FM11, right, was, for me, the worst one ever. Guys, so many friends of mine who couldn't even play the game in December. Yeah, it was that bad. It was really, compared to FM, and this is like stable for me. It's playable. The only thing is the UX is not that good. But FM11, people couldn't even get into the UX because they couldn't even load the game. That was a terrible game. And I actually stopped playing Football Manager for 3 years because I was so I was so disappointed with the game. And I actually felt like I bet it's better for me to spend time on something else. Go figure. All right, guys. It was a great stream. I'll be back in a couple of hours tonight again. I'm going to go and try and see if I can get something to eat. Yeah. So, anyway, I want to thank our very, very Nilalana for your raid, man. Came in with all this. I got a lot of people watching the stream. Thank you for popping in as well. We will be back. Oh, yes. On Tuesday, with the stream is going to be men's and women's. 2. I will be doing a double header, baby. Yeah, we're going to do a double header. Whiplash gave out Cat Tank community subs today. Thank you very much for your resubscription as well, man. King Popper, you're back. Hey, you're a silent hunter. You stay in the background. You keep quiet. Do you prefer playing FM26 or FM24? That's actually a good question. Okay, in terms of the game itself and the tactics, right? The graphics, right? I prefer FM26. Because also right now, I think that's one of the reasons why people like Miles and a lot of the older guys, they seem to They are pivoting towards 26 more because it's a game now where if I don't have that much time, right, in a day, this makes sense. Because I could come in, manage. So easy to find players, get into it. And trust me, a data hub, right? You don't really need a data hub so much in the game. You just need some pieces of data in the game. And then you can get this Moneyball style of playing that I had last time. It definitely felt as if I was exploiting the game too, because the AI was probably not doing the same thing. Is there a chance that SI could improve the data side of this game? I think strongly yes, they can. So, would I play FM24 or FM26 now? Most likely FM26 because the graphics are great. Yeah. Their YouTube videos look automatically better. Hey, yeah, man. Anyway, I want to thank everyone coming to this stream. You guys have been sensational. I shall see you tomorrow, all right, or tonight, whatever that might be. So stay safe, be good, and good night.